again. We didn't have the camera lens open. What's up, everyone? This is Nothing is Perfect. It's a midday show. It's a Sunday afternoon. Can you guys believe it? We got hockey in the middle of the day. It's down in the States. Sometimes they got weird start times. We got a couple different hockey games to watch. We've added one last minute because our boy Connor Garland and our boy Drew O'Connor are both playing for Team USA at the World Hockey Championship. They're just finishing up their first period. Still 0-0 between them. We're also going to be watching Edmonton versus... let's just adjust that slightly. And oh my God, we're in shambles today, people. We're in shambles today. All right. So, my name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. And today we're here to watch a couple different hockey games. Like I said, we've got the old scoreboards on the side here. We got the Edmonton Oilers versus the Dallas Stars. Game 3 to decide who will break the tie. It's 1-1 currently in their series. And then as well, we're going to see Team USA playing against Team Switzerland for the gold medal. We're going to do that during the second intermission. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, as I sometimes do here on Nothing is Perfect, because I'm just really excited for hockey, you know? I'm excited that we get to see a couple really good hockey games today. So it looks like the USA-Sweden game has gone to the... they got 7 seconds left in their intermission, so then they'll be going... in their period, so they'll be going to the intermission any minute now. There we go. All right. So what are we going to do today? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? So we're going to do a couple things. I'm going to adjust this even more. Oh, my gosh. All right. They just went into the first intermission in the gold medal game. So what are we going to do here today? Oh, my gosh. Have you guys ever seen such a chaotic start? The lineup today, what we're going to do, we're going to start off by saying hello to all you beautiful people who are already in chat watching me freak out on stream. We're going to go to the stats that you want, but you don't really need for Edmonton versus Dallas. And then we're going to go in the first intermission. We're going to have an update on former Canucks that are playing in the playoffs. We're going to update the list because a couple of people have been eliminated. And we're also going to go through future and current Vancouver Canucks, including our boys at the World Hockey Championship. And as well, there's only one more prospect that's playing outside of the AHL playoffs in the Memorial Cup. So we're going to get you updated a little bit on the Memorial Cup as well during the first intermission. And then during the second intermission, it should time out well. We should be getting a big chunk of the third period of the USA versus Switzerland game. So I'm going to keep you guys up to date on that game as it goes as well. So again, it's not an official doubleheader today, but we do have the two games. So it should be a lot of fun. All right. I think we're back on track. Before we get into the hellos, let's start off with a toast. Happy afternoon. Oh, it's not quite. It's 6 minutes to the afternoon, but you know what? It's Sunday. It's time to have a drink. I'd like to propose a toast to evil. All right. Good start. All right. So Zach, first man in the building today, saying good afternoon. Welcome, Zach. Nice to see you. Andrew, hope you're all doing well today. Welcome back, Andrew. So Andrew, I want to let you know, I did manage to get my hands on the John Shorthouse interview. Like I said, I'm going to be playing it tomorrow during the Abbotsford versus Colorado game. So stay tuned for the John Shorthouse making a comeback on the stream. It's been a while. Lots of you are new and you haven't heard it yet. So tomorrow, Andrew, I'll be playing my interview with John Shorthouse from when I was a young man. Izod. Wow, the early show. Yep, welcome back, Izod. Nice to see you. Connor Kill, please, Dallas, win this game and take home ice advantage away. Yep. Edmonton wrestling home ice advantage away from those Stars in game 2 with a big win. Mr. Skinner with a shutout again. I guess I should probably put it on a channel where I can see the Edmonton game now. That'd be a good call. Wrecked Captain Canuck 99. What's good, everyone? What's up, Big Mac? What's up, Jake Stakes Hockey? Big Mac, Jake Stakes Hockey, Jake Stakes Hockey. What's up, Big Hog? What's up, Nothing is Perfect? What's up, Shannon? What's up, Coach Rob Willie? Emmanuel's showing up and saying what's up to everyone. And what's up, everyone else? There it is. And a what's up to everyone else, too. Connor Cahill, don't even think of giving the Golden Boy Rat number 9070 an edge in this game. Yeah, no, they're going to be all over him, Connor. You know that's going to be true. They're going to do their very best to be all over that man's booty. Wrecked Captain Canuck 99. I'm cheering for Oilers and the States. Okay. So you don't want Switzerland to win, eh? Geez, Russ, you botched the start almost because reminiscent of the time you spent talking, but we were all waiting for you. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my goodness. That one was the weirdest one where, what was it like? It was like a full 10 minutes, wasn't it? Where I was just like talking to no one and you guys were just watching a blank screen. Whoops. Russell, in for the long haul. Yep. I'm always in for the long haul, Andrew. You know that. Connor Hill, wreck Captain Canuck, let me guess. Because they're Canadian? Rex says, hey, what's up, Connor Hill? Who, what team, Connor? I would always want Canucks to win before them. Yep. Izod's like the road to Shambhala. Who doesn't want to find the road to Shambhala? Yo, what's shaking, everybody? Says Big Mac 133. You'll love to see it. Welcome, Big Mac. Nice to see you again, buddy. Connor Gill, wrecked Captain Canuck 99 Oilers. I despise them with a passion. Oh, Canada, says Izod. Wrecked Captain Canuck 99 Oilers because of King Leon. Ah, you really like Leon Draisaitl, eh? Leon Draisaitl, McDavid's German boyfriend. Oh, das ist gut, ja. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Oh, you mean McDavid's German butler? Connor, you're right. With German butler. I speak a bit of German. Okay. Wrecked Captain Canuck 99. Do you understand what I say when I say, Du bist ein Schweinhund, da habe einen Kleinkopfseher? To me, he's a right sauerkraut. Deutschland jar da nine. Huh. Sips coffee. Yeah. I already had my coffee. Now I'm having a different drink, but I'll probably have another coffee later on in the stream. Maybe we have a nice iced coffee later, I think. Big Mac's like, too evil! Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Always love proposing that toast to evil. Oh, hell yeah, says Andrew. Yeah, buddy, I got you. Too evil, says Zach. Connor Gill, nice, Rusty. Great to see you speak with Shorty. Yeah, it should be fun. He's a really nice guy, too. I got really lucky to get the interview with him. It was while I was going to BCIT to receive my certificate in radio broadcast communication, so you'll get to hear that. I was also working at Team 1040 at the time, which made it easier. Izod Sunday brunch with mimosas. Hell yeah. Who doesn't love some tasty mimosas, eh? Wrecked Captain Canuck 99. A Deutschland jar das 9 means German, yes or no. Meaning, is anyone here German? What is the word? Ja. Ja. Ich bin Deutsch. Connor Hill, great commentator, many fans around the league laud him for calling any game down the middle. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about John Shorthouse is he does a good job of making it exciting for anyone who's watching the game, not just the fans of the radio station and team that he's been hired by. Let's go Stars, says Milosh. Milosh in the house. Welcome, my dude. Screw the Oilers, I'm cheering for the Stars. And there's Derek. Derek's also here cheering for the Stars. You'll love to see that. Izod, the only one who is good is God. Hart. Oilers have home ice advantage, so we're hopefully going to win today. That could be. Izod, sometimes dead air is all we need. Yeah. Just, if I don't show up and you can't hear me, then it's just a little bit of time. Anytime there's a technical issue and you can't hear me and I'm talking and it's muted, just take that minute to have a little time to zen out. And then wildly type in chat that you can't hear me so I can fix it. Janice McKay, will Robertson get a hat trick like last year, game 3? No, he will not. It's Brown's Hattie today. All right, so Janice, welcome to the stream, showing up and saying that Connor Brown, the best Connor on the Edmonton Oilers, will be getting a hat trick today. Wrecked Bunny fan, no. What does that mean? It means, so when I say, du bist ein Schweinhund, du habe einen Kleinkopf there, I'm saying, you're a pig dog and you have a very small head. And then Andrew's like, 999. I'm not allowed to say his name on YouTube. I'll get banned. I'm hanging out, for he who cannot be named, I will say that. I'm hanging out at the Legion for the game. 8 of us here. Me and the other guy with a jersey on, a Rocky Mountain horse. What's up, Janice? Hanging out at the Legion. Make sure you get everyone there to subscribe to the channel. Hey, Janice, just go around and say, hey, everyone, subscribe to Nothing is Perfect. And then they'll kick you out for pushing your propaganda on them. Izod, mein Hut der hat drei Ecken. My head is at the Ecken? I don't know what Ecken means. Huh. I think I get part of that. Janice, haha, kind of lame, but got chili and a Corona. Yeah. Izod, my hat, it has 3 corners. It's not a diadem. Oh, interesting. Huh. Oilers fan on chat gives a thumbs up. Dallas fan gives a thumb down. If you're here to cheer on Russ, give a smile. Woo! I noticed that you got more games on when there's no Canucks games. Yeah, because if I can't call the Canucks game, I have to call like 4 or 5 other games to make up for them. Russell, you just insulted me, bruh. I thought we were friends. We are friends. I'm trying to teach you how to insult people in German. Nothing is perfect, by the way. Coconuts Glow, Dobby, Trevor Linden, Big Mac, Big Hog. Learn the damn rules. Too evil. Thank you very much, Connor Cahill. Creating your own custom emojis. They are too old for devices. Laugh out loud. Fair enough. That is true. Yeah, none of them have a smartphone. Andrew, angry rhymes with filter memes. Jackals, pig dogs. Since you insulted me, I'll spam Jake Takes Hockey. Fair enough. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. There's. Okay. Yep. Jake Takes Hockey. Jake Takes Hockey. Brah, starting early, brah. Lloyd at the Legion. Hey, Legion Lloyd, do you think you can get our boy DeSaints a drink? Huh? Do you think? Huh? Hey, no, you're not. You're just gonna. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna stare at me. It's so creepy. Oh, is he still back? Okay, no, he's gone. Jake Takes Hockey. Jake Takes Hockey. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry. No. See, I didn't ban you because you deserve to be able to spam that because I did call you a pig dog and say you had a small head. But what you have to do, Emmanuel, is now you have to remember how to say it. Now say it with me. Du bist ein Schweinhund. Du habe einen Kleinkopf sehr. Oh, a very small head is actually what I said. All right. We have said hello. Let's hop on over to the stats that you want, but you don't really need between the Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars in the playoffs. So the Oilers on Sunday in the playoffs. This is the 50th time they've played on a Sunday in the playoffs. So, I don't know if that means anything for you, but it is the 50th time the Edmonton Oilers will have ever played on a Sunday in the playoffs. At home, they're 15-9, so good stats. And even on the road on Sundays, they're 16-9. They're actually really good on Sunday in the playoffs, so they can make it 32-18 with their 50th game if they win today. If we're looking at the Oilers record on May the 25th, not as many times. They've only played 3 times. It's actually kind of a rough day. They are 1-1 at home. So they've traded off on May the 25th at home, but they are 0-1 on the road. So that makes them an overall of 1-2. We're looking at the Stars on Sunday in the playoffs. They've played 67 times. They are 35-32. So they are above 500, but they are below 500 on the road on Sundays in the playoffs. 3 games below 500, which means that that is an advantage in stats for the Oilers so far. We're looking at May 25th. The Stars have played on May 25th in the playoffs 4 times. They're 2-2. They're 2-1 at home, but they've never won on May 25th on the road. They are 0-1 in their only attempt to win on May 25th in the playoffs. We're looking at Oilers versus Stars. They have now, after last game finished, played 50 games. The Oilers are 20-30 against the Stars overall, which is not great. At home, they're 9-14, so not a good stat there either for the Oilers versus the Stars on home ice, and a little better actually on the road, 11-16. But they did manage to win that last one on the road. We're looking at the Oilers versus the Stars on Sunday. This is where it gets interesting because the Oilers have played the Stars 7 times on a Sunday in the playoffs. They're 4-3. And all of those games happen at home. They've never played in Dallas on a Sunday. Probably because in Dallas, are they all in church on Sunday or something like that? Dallas? Either way, they've played all 7 games on a Sunday in Edmonton. And Edmonton is 4-3. They actually won the best of 7 on Sundays in the playoffs so far. Obviously, Stars versus Oilers, these stats are just reversed. So Stars just in general really good against the Oilers in the playoffs, 16-11, 14-9. And then on Sundays, the only one that looks pretty bad. Oilers are 3-4 against the Stars are 3-4. We're looking at the stats for the highest scorers. Dallas, or Oilers versus Dallas. McDavid and Draisaitl, 3 goals in 8 games. McDavid has 10 assists in 8 games and then takes the overall point total, 13 points in 8 games. If we're looking at the all-time playoff leaders, like we said, it's Smith, Waite, 12 goals, 14 assists, and 22 points in 27 games and 32 games. Stars current leading scorers against the Oilers in the playoffs. Tyler Seguin now leading. He's got 4 goals in 8 games currently on the roster. The all-time leader is obviously Mike Modano with 16 goals. Jamie Benn has 6 assists. He did not get an assist in the last 2 games, though. So he was 6 in 6 games. Now he's 6 in 8 games. Modano has 21 assists in 38 games. And then Seguin has the overall point total lead with 4 assists as well. So he's got 8 points in 8 games against the Oilers. Modano with the overall franchise lead, 37 points in 38 games. I don't think this is going to get broken anytime soon by any of these players. And then just the update here. We have now updated this chart. So this is all the times they've played in the playoffs. Currently, Dallas leads 6-3 in the total playoff series. Right now, this series is 1-1 in the 24-25 season. Edmonton came in as the 6th seed, and Dallas came in as the 3rd seed. So we'll see if we can get, we'll see what happens. 3rd round matchup again. It is the 4th time they've met in the 3rd round. Let's hop over to the stats of the NHL.com. Mikko Rantanen with 20 points. So does Connor McDavid. Look at that. The Moose and the McBaby tied for 20 points. I mean, McDavid. Mikko Rantanen has got 9 goals. Leon Draisaitl's got 6 goals. Mikko Rantanen taking up the whole list for the Dallas Stars. He's got 11 assists. Connor McDavid has 17 assists. He's got 20 points. I think it is, what is his 4th consecutive year with 20 points in the playoffs? There's only like 3 or 4 other players that have done that. It's pretty crazy. Edmonton versus Dallas. First game, Dallas won 6-3 with 3 power play goals in a row in the 3rd period. A 5-goal 3rd period. And then Edmonton again with the shutout. 3-0 in Dallas. Power play wise, the Dallas Stars are very good. Hence the 3 power play goals in a row in game 1. They're 2nd best in the whole playoffs at 33.3%. The Oilers are at 25%. 6th best in the playoffs. Looking at penalty kill wise, the Dallas Stars are very, very good. 3rd, 84.3%. The Edmonton Oilers, not great at all. 64.3%. Those 3 goals in the 3rd period did not help. They're 15 out of 16 in the entire playoffs. Hence the fact that this stat and this stat are a very bad combination for the Oilers. They need to stay out of the box. Face-off wise, the Dallas Stars are 3rd best in the whole playoffs at 52.50%. The Edmonton Oilers are poopy. They are 48.6%, 12th in the playoffs. And then goals for, goals against. The Dallas Stars actually don't score a whole lot. Only 2.67 for, 2.93 against, so that's actually decent. And then the Oilers scoring lots in boatloads. 3.77, 4th best, and then 3.08, 8th best against. They're playing at Rogers Place today in Edmonton. Pickard is still injured, so it'll probably be Stuart Skinner. Skinner has the opportunity tonight to bring his record back to 4-4, and then Jake Ottinger will get the start as well. He's got really good numbers, 2.54 goals against and a 915 save percentage compared to an 890 from Mr. Stuart Skinner. Yeah, let's hop back over to the bar because we shouldn't be too far off from these Oilers getting started. The second period of play has gotten underway for the gold medal game. As I said, we'll keep you guys up to date on that game as well. Second period has started for the USA versus the Swiss. And we'll see how she goes over here. And I think they're playing in Sweden today for the gold medal game. Oh, wow, you guys are chatting lots up in here. Yeah, just 40 seconds into the period now, the second period. Izod Ufda! Germ. Connor Kale wrecked Captain Canuck. I think you just infected the entire chat with that memes. Oh no! iPod is no device either. Sorry, Connor. Das Ausgusten Zeikenite. Zeikenite? What does that mean? Am I going to get demonetized? I don't trust you, man. I'm probably going to summon the devil. What? Why would you do that, man? Man, I always wished I played actual ice hockey, was raised by a single mom who worked 2 full-time jobs. When it came to street hockey, I was a menace. Bro, I fully get that. I didn't have a single mom, but my family, there were 6 kids, and I was actually lucky enough. I was able to play roller hockey for some of my teenage years. So I never got to play ice hockey growing up, but it was very cool. Now, Andrew, now that you're older, you could always do some beer league. Because I did the same thing. I didn't play ice hockey until I was 30. So I got to play for, was it 9 years of ice hockey? 30 to 39 or something like that. So it's never too late, Andrew. You could always try it out now. Wrecked Captain Canuck, no need to apologize. I think it's hilarious. Cue Rusty doing Mr. Krabs laugh. I'm bilingual. I speak decent Spanish. Oh, de nada. Dos cerveza, por favor. Devil, aka Filthy Lucre. Hey guys, this is Bobby. What's up, Bobby? Canuck Head 2525. Guten Tag. Wie geht's? Es un Allen. Wie geht's? Es uns Allen. What's up, Canuck Head 2525? I get hello. What's good? Did someone say Mr. Krabs? What's up, Canucks? Canucklehead 2525. Welcome back to chat. Nice to see you again, friend. I like money. I like money, says Mr. Crab. Sup, Sue, Bobby? How are you, says Bobby. Connor Hill. But then again, consider you did openly declare your support for the enemy. I'll accept it. Guys, I don't speak a lot of German. Guten Tag. Stop speaking German. Good day. An Man Dow. Holy moly. Major Dow has changed his name. He's got a 6 beside his name, everyone. Can you guys see that? Major Dow's in chat. And he's got a 6 beside his name. Holy moly. Welcome, Major Dow. Nice to see you, buddy. Bobby, who's going for the Oilers and who's going for Dallas? All right, let's do another poll question. Who wins today? Oilers, Stars, USA. Oh no. All the fans. And Dobby. Yeah, there's your first poll question. Andrew, I can hardly speak English, so a second language is out of the question, laughing and crying. Yeah, I speak a bunch of swear words in other languages. That's pretty much it. Like, if I were to look at you guys dead in the face and be like, Mang Chung-yi, babo! What does that mean to you, huh? Mang Chung-yi, babo! That's Korean for, you're an idiot with, you're an idiot dumb face or something like that. And then Major Dow shows up and he's like, Big Mac, Big Mac. And then Bobby's like, how was your sleep, guys? It was pretty good, actually. I slept good. Oh, yeah, I know that one too, Andrew. Puta. But that's the resort, right? Punta Cana? I love Punta Cana. Oh, wow. McDavid has achieved something. Good for him. Does he want a frickin' medal for it? He might really like that, eh? That participation medal. Connor Gill. Oh, wait. The last time he won a medal, he refused to bring his ass out and take it. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the last time he won a medal, Connor, was for Team Canada. And he did take that one. But the last time he won a trophy, he refused to come out and grab it. Connor McDavid not coming out to grab that trophy. Andrew, I saw a stat about McPoopy where it should his last 82 games, he got 133 points in the last 82 playoff games. That's wild. 133 points in 82 playoff games. That's a very high scoring rate. They have Robert Clark singing the national anthems in the crowd. What a wild man. He's just singing away. He's got matching rings and earrings. Jake Odger singing along with the American national anthem. Zach's like, let's go. And then Big Mac's like, new name, Adow. Connor Gill. Andrew, good for him. But they mean Jack when he has 0 cup rings to his name. Correct. Elohim, using the Lord's name on this Sabbath day. Elohim is the name. His most bitter rival, Jack Eichel, at least has one. But Connor, how do you really feel about McDavid? Izod, don't eat swarming things off the ground, Connor. I'm jealous. I can skate very well, just never been taught how to stop properly. Andrew, when I played my first year of ice hockey, I did not know how to do a proper stop. I had to learn while playing in men's league. It was a bit of a disaster. But you know what I did? You know when you skate with the one skate forward and then you do a T-stop, so you put your back foot back? That's kind of how I did it. But eventually I got the hang of it. I was never a great skater. I was always a better roller hockey player than I was an ice hockey player, but I still had fun. Someday, Andrew, we'll play ice hockey together. What did you say in Spanish, Russ? I only speak a bit of Spanish. I asked you for 2 beers, but you're only 9, so you're not allowed to get me beers. Dos cerveza por favor means, can I have 2 beers, please? Big Mac, you and I are on the same page, Andrew. Nothing is perfect. Beer league team, maybe. Yeah, see, we're all on the same page. We'll have a nothing is perfect beer league team. We'll have a charity game. Be us versus the Canucks alumni. And we'll get torched. Izod, do the snowplow, Andrew. Make your feet into a V shape. Yeah, that works too. I've tried. You know what they say, practice makes perfect. Or is it practice makes pregnant? I can't remember. Which one was it? I am tired too. Bobby, get yourself a coffee. Here in West Canada, French has no existence. You might as well learn Mandarin in school at this rate. Mandarin, Hindi, French. I guess you don't want to learn French. You could learn Spanish. You could learn Japanese. In my high school, you could learn German, Japanese, or French. Those are the 3 languages they gave us. I learned French in grade 8, and then I quit and learned German in grade 9 through 12. Yeah, I think it was 9 to 12. Izod, I had inline skates, but I was 40, so I chickened out and gave them to a kid. Okay. So the Oilers and the Stars are now finally lining up 20 minutes after the apparent start time of the game because the NHL does not know how to actually schedule games. We're into the first period of play of Game 3 between the Oilers and the Dallas Stars. Who will come out on top? All right. We'll give you guys a countdown once they're done with the starting lineups and all that. Draisaitl into the zone. Shot to the front end. Ottinger steers it to the side. Kapanen battling on the half boards. Tries to put it back up to the point, but that's getting intercepted. And Dodonov gets the center, flips it down the ice. Both teams started change already. Should be a lot of quick changes today. Nothing is perfect. Yeah, I know that what you mean, Rusty. Laugh out loud. That's what I was gunning for. Having him to applaud him scoring the winner goal was tough. Very tough. Yeah. Oh, Granlund double clutches on that one. Puck comes off of his stick and he couldn't get a shot off, even though he was in a good spot. Ran into the puck to the front. Granlund with a shot. Skinner with a save. Edmonton skates out. McDavid through center. Shot off the side of the net. Trying to get in from a very sharp angle. McDavid shooting right from the goal line. But it looks like it went off the side of the post and stayed out. Dallas clears it down the ice. Should be just enough for icing. Because apparently they want to bake a cake early in the game. Dallas looks to bake a cake. But apparently they've forgotten they're supposed to be playing hockey. Learn the rules. Now, Captain with a good tip on that one earlier. Jason Robinson shooting it off of Skinner. That one stays out too. Good action at both ends so far to start this one. Dallas wins the faceoff in their own zone. Yeah, we're still going through lineup, so I can't give you a countdown. Okay. We're good? We're good. All right. 18, 20, 21, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 18. There it is. All synced up, kids. Puck rung around the boards. Dallas maintaining loose control in the Edmonton zone, but then the puck bounces off of the skate and comes back out. Michelle, the big old boy, what is he, 6'6"? Passes the defensive partner who passes it up the middle and gives the puck away. But then Dallas collects the puck in their own zone, flips it off the boards, tipped into the Edmonton zone. Edmonton picks it up there. Quick pass out to center for Corey Perry. He dumps it into the Dallas zone. Ottinger plays it to the side. Corey Perry tries to get it down low, but that gets intercepted. The puck comes back to Corey Perry at the blue line. He flips it towards the net, ends up going just wide. Looked like Janmark was trying to get a tip on in front. Couldn't get a piece of it, though. And Dallas works the puck out to center. Duchesne working hard to work the puck into the Edmonton zone, but then loses it. And Edmonton will flip it into the Dallas zone. Back and forth, up and down. These boys aren't messing around on this Sunday afternoon to start the game. But apparently Dallas is messing around for the second time this game. They've iced the puck. Idiots. What a bunch of fools. They need to learn the rules. It's like Switzerland just took a penalty. USA is going to a power play. Let's see. No. Power play is over already. 14 minutes left to go in the second period of play. Edmonton coming up with control in the Dallas zone. Errant pass. Wallman tips it down for Podkolzin, who tips it behind the net. Captain's there. He can't come up with it. But intercepted on the blue line. Draisaitl puts it down low for Podkolzin, who puts it back to the blue line. And that pass across gets intercepted. Jamie Benn skates it over center ice. Into the Edmonton zone. Jamie Benn picks it up behind the net. I feel like I should be doing my call like that, you know? Edmonton picks up the puck with speed through. Pass across the blue line. Podkolzin with a shot towards the net. Ends up going off of Draisaitl's shin pads and wide. Never like to see a teammate hit you with the puck. Puck up to Rannon, who then double clutches, loses it, and just chips it in behind the Edmonton net. I don't think I could do that the whole time, though. Big Mac. I love how he gives the Canadian anthem to the crowd. Yep. Go, Canada, go, says Big Mac. Good pass out. Nugent Hopkins with a shot. Ottinger makes a save. Can't cover up the rebound, though. McDavid comes up with it in the corner. Back to the blue line. Bouchard with a shot. Does that go off the shoulder or the blocker? Either way, it comes all the way back to Bouchard. Bouchard shoots it and then receives the rebound all the way back at the blue line. You tell how big of a long rebound that was. Puck to the front of the net, just wide. Bouchard pinches down to keep it in. McDavid tries to grab the puck. Can't get high enough on it. And then Hyman steals the puck away. Tries to get to the front of that. Good stick by Dallas to keep that one from going in front. Now, McDavid behind the net. Passes out front. Kane with a shot that gets blocked. Goes to the side. Bouchard now on the blue line. Passes down low for McDavid. He does a good stutter step and gets the puck back in front. Evander Kane can't get a good chance. Almost, though. Darnell Nurse on the blue line. Passes down low. Oh, and a sharp angle shot. Ottinger didn't move a muscle and the puck goes off of him. And then Dallas shoots it down the ice. And that's not going to be enough for icing because Darnell Nurse was not trying at all to get back for that puck. And the linesman's like, no, Darnell, I can see that you're an idiot and you're not trying very hard. So this is not going to be icing. At Major Dow, your American announcer accent is amazing. Thank you. $2 dono coming in for Major Dow and Atman Dow. Blackwell turns in behind the net, puts it to the front of the net. Skinner with a big save. Puck comes to the half boards. Puck back to the front of the net. Dallas is just trying to throw things at the net and see what sticks. Thank you very much, Major Dow. Puck up the half boards, intercepted there by Edmonton. And then the puck gets worked out to the middle of the ice by Mr. Evander Kane. Edmonton starts to change. Put the puck off the glass all the way out to the other blue line. Bichelle has a bounce over his stick, but he collects it afterwards. Connor Gill, Rusty, you couldn't even begin to fathom how much my loathing of him goes, and it goes hella deep for sure. Yep. I get that. See? It wasn't with his blocker, it was with his arm. And that's crazy. That rebound came all the way back to the blue line. Hyman shooting just right towards the goalie. Trying to squeak it through. Did not. Oh, Andrew knows how to do the plow stop. Klinberg. Draisaitl loses the puck. Double team there by Marchment and Sagan. And then the puck comes in on offside. Marchment gives a little slap to the face of Kapanen. Marchment with a stupid tinted visor and a crazy looking mustache. Connor Hill, basically what I am to him are the Flyers fans have been to Crosby for almost 2 decades. Yep. I feel that. Yeah, I feel that, bro. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Andrew, I've played tons on rollerblades. Can skate strong. Oh, cool. We could do a roller hockey game then. Because Andrew, you said you're originally from Abbotsford, but you live in Langley now, or you grew up in Langley and you moved to Abbotsford. Because there's a place we called the Tennis Bubble, and it's the where Sneakers is. There's actually the cross box there. That's where we used to play road hockey all the time growing up. Still a 0-0 tie in Sweden between USA and Switzerland. Pretty wild. Switzerland won their division, which is crazy. 15-19 left to go in the second period. No, it's down to 11 minutes left to go in the second period between the Swiss and the USA. Team Switzerland, Team USA. I'm down. Beers up. Beers up. Oh, tasty. Wrecked Captain Canuck 99. Lloyd, get me a damn root beer. I'm fucking beat you up. I've been waiting a month or two. Oh my gosh. Swear jar. Swear jar. Andrew, learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules. Yep. Dallas, getting copies of the rule book for him. I got Dobby hair on my nose. It's like right on the tip. It gets stuck right here. I thought I have root beer float popsicles. Oh my gosh, a root beer float popsicle sounds delicious. When is Abby playing? Abby's playing tomorrow, so we'll have the Abby Canucks game tomorrow, and it's a 2:00 game. It's an early game. It's weird. I'll pull up the schedule here for you guys. Yeah, isn't it weird? Abbey versus the Eagles tomorrow at 2 o'clock, 2:05 to be exact. So we will be live for this game. The doubleheader tomorrow. We're going to be live for the Abbey game, and then we're going to be live for the Eastern Conference Final as well. Draisaitl into the zone and into behind the net. Comes out front, shoots the puck just wide of the far side. Puck shot right through the crease. Sagan tries to get it out, can't get it past the defenseman on the blue line. Puck comes all the way behind the Dallas net. Sagan gets it on the half boards, pass to the middle. Duchesne skates it over the blue line. He gets to the corner, loses the puck there. Draisaitl puts it to the front for Kapanen. Puts it up for Podkolzin, who puts it off the boards and down the ice. Dallas will start to change. So will Edmonton. Good stick by Kapanen coming across to deflect that pass. Skinner plays the puck to the side. Kapanen picks it up again. Oh no, it's Janmark. Flips it into the far corner. Frederick comes up with the puck, out muscling his man in the corner. Then he loses it as he gets triple teamed. The reinforcements for Edmonton arrive too late, and Dallas skates out of the zone. Good stick by the by Janmark there at center to block that pass by Dallas through the neutral zone. And then Janmark passes the blue line, but it's a hard one, and Darnell Nurse could not take it. And then Dallas will collect in their own zone. 12 minutes left to go in the first period. Lots of action here in Edmonton. Learn the rules, learn the rules. More copies of the rule book. You love to see it. Andrew, I know this is old news, but when Ovi beat the record and the pause of the game, 20 minutes in the middle of the game, was pure comedy to me. So, Andrew, funny story. Did you know when Wayne Gretzky beat Gordie Howe's record for the goal? It did the same thing. And the funny thing was, it was against Vancouver. Wayne Gretzky beat Gordie Howe's record against Vancouver. And the first thing Wayne Gretzky said when he got the mic was like, I just want to thank Pat Quinn and the Vancouver Canucks organization for allowing me to have this ceremony, pause this game. So the very first thing that he did was thank the Vancouver organization, which is a very classy move from Gretzky. Okay, guys, we've gotten a couple of the rule books for Dallas. Apparently it's not working. We're going to have to send them. Let's get the picture book because they haven't been able to figure it out. Maybe they don't know how to read. I don't know. I had a hard time reading when I was younger. Maybe they have a hard time reading. Maybe they didn't get hooked on phonics. Let's get a copy of the rule book for them. Learn the rules, Dallas! Major Dow, in ice hockey, it's pretty fast to learn if you can play ball hockey, and but it's its own thing. The stick helps with the balance a bit. There was one summer where I was playing roller hockey, ball hockey, and ice hockey all the same time, and I felt like each game gave you a different thing. I felt like ball hockey made my feet better. So like I could actually use my feet a bit better to control the puck or the ball. And I found roller hockey. Oh, puck to the front of the net. Skinner dives across and makes a big save. Chaos in front of the net. Skinner's being mauled. And the boys gather for a chat. Wallman's there holding a Dallas Star player in the net. But a great save. Looks like the Dallas player got the puck in front and slightly double clutched. Wasn't able to settle a puck down and get the shot off immediately, which gave Stuart Skinner that split second he needed to get across and make a big save. And then Steele getting mauled in front of the net by Wallman. But Heiskanen with a good pass across. Steele deflects it over to Blackwell. He had to take it on the backhand and then switch it over to his forehand to get the shot off. And like I said, that's the split second that Stuart Skinner needed to get across. Otherwise, that's probably going to the back of the net. Oh, Canada. Izod. On a Canadian channel, you should always root for Oh, Canada. Canuck had 25-25. Took German for a year and a half at the same school. Yale Secondary? Did you go to Yale Secondary, bro? Das is good, yeah. What was the teacher name? Miss Schuen? I think it was Mrs. Schuen. Was the German teacher there? Rome. Andrew, curious why was pausing the game funny? Said Rome. Welcome, Rome. Nice to see you, buddy. Big Mac 133. Do a Christopher Walken color commentary. Haha. Do it. Christopher Walken's really hard. It's just like you gotta talk and then you gotta emphasize some really strange things. And they take the puck and the puck goes behind the net. Up to the half boards. Vander Kane puts it behind the net. No, I don't think I can do it. I just sound like a crazy person. I need more cowbell. My old brother-in-law, my ex-brother-in-law had a really good Christopher Walken impersonation. I could never quite get it. I'd have to practice before I pull that one off, I think. Andrew, you literally got a 20-minute break in the middle of play. It just very odd. That could have had a celebration right after the game ended. I don't know. Getting cold in the middle of a game can cause injury. True. This is true, Andrew. But I think I can confirm that for both of those situations, the Gretzky one and the OV one, they would have cleared it with both teams and the league and all that before it happened. So it was just like before the game, everyone agrees like, okay, if OV scores a goal, we're going to have a stop. Everyone can chill. You can tap your sticks on the boards, all that kind of stuff. So it was kind of a pre-planned thing. So at least there's that. But yeah, it is still crazy. It's such a weird thing, but it is something that only happens once in every like 20 years or something. So don't know. Hi, who watched the Panthers Canes last night? I saw the highlights. The Panthers smacked those filthy little Carolina Hurricanes, and we will be watching the game 4 tomorrow because it might be the last game. Can you imagine that? We haven't been able to watch the East yet, but there is a chance that we might not. We might only get to watch one game. If Carolina can't win this game tomorrow, then we only get to watch them once. We will be watching, but yeah, the game yesterday, 6-2, just absolutely destroyed. So we will be live for this game as well. This is game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Starts at 5 o'clock, so we'll be live for the Colorado versus Abbotsford game, the Canucks versus the Eagles, and then we'll also be live for the Hurricanes versus the Panthers tomorrow. Other way, Grew. Oh yeah. We used to play in City Park at the Hockey Box. Yeah. Grew up in Langley, moved to Abby's about 9 years ago. Yeah. We had so much fun. We actually, Sunday was always the day that the boys would go down and play hockey at the lacrosse box. And there was another group of friends. Rome, Bobby. I watched most of it. Carolina just cannot get over that hump. Swear jar. Yep. Not gonna lie, didn't think you was streaming today. Laugh out loud. We're here, Calvin 99 Charlie. Welcome. Let's see, Calvin. I will be back. I have to go rescue a dog. What? Be safe. Be safe rescuing that dog. Bobby Ray, Carolina folded in the third. Yep. It was 1-1. 1-1 after 2 periods of play. And then boom, it collapsed like a foldable chair. 1-1 after 2, and then 5 goals in the third period. Is that crazy? Back to the bar. Izod, I want a root beer float popsicle. Yeah, wouldn't that be tasty? Are you going to be live streamed for the Panthers and Canes game? Yes or no? Yeah, tomorrow. Ooh, puck to the front of the net. Dallas gets a shot on net. Skinner makes a save. Puck goes off the side of the net. Edmonton carries it out. Draisaitl with speed through center. Tries to get the puck to the side. Ends up going through, almost going through the defenseman, but loses the puck. Podkolzin battling on the half boards. Can't come up with the puck. And Blackwell will dump it in behind the Edmonton net. Dallas will start to change. If Canada had advanced to the gold medal game, would we play USA or Switzerland? Switzerland. We would have played Switzerland. Still a 0-0 game. Crazy. That's Sweden versus USA, still 0-0. I'm still keeping my eye on it. Nothing's happened. What Switzerland does. They smother teams. Like I said, they won their division. What is the do the wave emoji used for, Russ? Like the rule book is for icing, the swear jar is for cuss words. What is the do the wave emoji used for? It's when we want to do the wave. Woo! Woo! Yeah, unfortunately, I do remember that. Yep. Stopping the game for Gretzky. Yeah. Andrew does remember that too. Abby, Colorado game during Memorial Day, so it's early. Yep. Hi, how do I unblock Major Dow? I mean, an Atman Dow. I'm not sure how. Does anyone in chat know how to unblock people? Do the wave! Andrew, wrist shots and tips have always been my specialty in street hockey. We had 2 full lines and 2 goalies in full gear. It was a ton of fun. We used to have days with no skates and days with skates. Missed the good old days. Yeah, man. Same thing. We'd go down to the lacrosse box. There was a little gas station there so we could get Slurpees and food and stuff. Sometimes we'd order pizzas. We'd be down there for like 8-9 hours. As long as the lacrosse team didn't show up to kick us out. There was also an enclosed basketball court. So if we ever got kicked out of the lacrosse box and nobody was playing basketball, we'd move over and play in the basketball court. And if we got kicked out of the basketball court, then we'd play in the parking lot. Because I blocked him for calling my mom fat. Wow. I went to Quadra Elementary in Victoria. Oh, island boy. Major Dow is an island boy. Andrew's laughing and crying. Hachiko, early game. I just woke up crying. You woke up crying? Oh my God. Don't be sad, Hachiko. You're here now. You made it. That's the main thing. All I remember is she was blonde. Fair enough. Yeah, it was Miss Schuen then. Yeah, the blonde German teacher, Miss Schuen. Mrs. Klein? Maybe she changed her name. Haha, great. Walking man. That was awesome. Okay, I did it. I nailed it. Oh, the pack goes down the eyes. Hachiko, says Big Mac. Hachiko, Big Mac says little late to rise, son. Hi guys, says Hachiko. Hey Hachiko, Andrew, part of me wants the Canes to be good. They just can't not choke. Correct. They've now lost 15 straight games in the conference finals, which is brutal. Izod, it is better to be a live dog than a dead lion spider pig. Who is the who plays the USA? It is Switzerland. Team Switzerland versus Team USA. Sup, y'all? Go Stars! Kent McGuire's like, go Stars! Kent McGuire will not cheer for the Oilers. Calvin 99 Charlie. The Olofsson guy for Denmark, Vancouver should go for. I'm pretty sure he already plays for someone in the NHL. I have to look it up here. Oh, looks like they're reviewing to see if Edmonton shot the puck straight out. Oh, no. Looks like Edmonton has shot the puck directly over the glass. So that is going to be a penalty for delay of game, and the Dallas Stars lethal power play will get some time on the ice against a terrible PK for the Oilers. And just like that, the Edmonton Oilers score. I guess it was an Oilers power play. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oilers score! Bam. Just like that. The Edmonton Oilers have taken a 1-0 lead in the first period. Is that shorthanded? Or did they not call it a penalty? What the hell is going on in this game? Bouchard shoots it to the front of the net. Might have tipped off something in front. Yeah, Bouchard. I think that just goes directly into the net through a crowd. Is there not a penalty? So there was no penalty. I thought they were calling a penalty. Nope, no penalty. But either way, Edmonton ends up going to the power play. I don't know why it didn't get called a penalty then. Well then. Goals! This Canucks at 25-25. Oilers! And then Big Mac's like, go, go, go. Boom, go, go. And then wrecked Captain Canucks 99 says, go, 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 go. And Scrofford says, do you think Connor Garland will re-sign? Edmonton scores again! McDavid! The Oilers are just collapsing the Stars in, and in rapid succession, the Oilers have taken a 2-0 lead just like that after a strong period so far. McDavid all alone on the side of the net, rips it right over Ottinger's arm. Oh my goodness, just like that. Holy cow. 2-0 Oilers take the lead. Oh my goodness. Robertson's stick goes into the skates. Harley loses the puck, and McDavid puts the puck over to the middle. Puck comes back to him, and he shoots it. Good pass from Nugent Hopkins, a little give and go. And McDavid, with all the time in the world, bunch of sequence of events with a bunch of random nonsense, ends up in the back of Dallas's net. Andre comes out, plays the puck around the boards, just like that. 2-0 with 5:11 left to go. Those goals were only 36 seconds apart. My goodness. I didn't even finish reading out the comments. Go, 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 go. Let's go, Oilers. Clap, 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 clap. Let's fucking go, Oilers. Clap, 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 clap. Bobby says, go, 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 go. Miloš says, boo. And then Rex says, go, 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 go. And then Bobby says, go. And then Miloš says, boo again. And then Bobby says, go, 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 go. And then Big Mac says, go, 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 go. Boom. Go, 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 go. And then Rex, Captain Canuck 99 says, go, 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 go. And then Izod says, Annie Mouse. Shut up, Miloš. Oilers will make the finals. Goal, Trevor Linden, 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 goal. And then Zach's like, go, go. And then Big Mac says, hashtag Dallas ain't. Big Mac says, hashtag Dallas ain't a star. It's a black hole. Canucks emoji supporting the Oilers is despicable. Isn't it, Miloš? But it is what it is. And then Big Mac shows up and he's like, you know what? I'm excited. I like that the Oilers have scored. Gifted membership coming out from Mr. Big Mac 133 going out to Firefighter Prez. Thank you very much, Big Mac, for the donations going straight to Dobby's college education fund. And the Firefighter Prez gets it. Still 0-0 in Switzerland versus USA. Crazy. Okay. Big Mac, I appreciate you. Congratulations, Firefighter Prez. We're trying to figure out the name of this guy, Olofsson, for the Danish. Maybe he doesn't play for anyone. I can't find him, man. Weird. Oh my goodness. Edmonton going off. Can you believe it? Crazy Amy Lush. Laugh out loud. Wreck Captain says, good for you, firefighter. And Zach says, wow. We should have a neutral go emoji. You can make that happen. Yeah, gross. Boo! Okay. I'll add it to the captain's log. People don't like using the Canucks goal emoji. Got the captain's log out. We'll go neutral goal emoji. Yeah, Hachiko, you're right. That one probably works too. Goal! Hachiko, Connor Garland will score 300 goals right now. Nope. Didn't happen. I think they might be into the intermission now. Yeah, it looks like they are. They're done the second period of play between USA and Switzerland, so they're into the second intermission. Just like that. 0-0 draw in the gold medal game. Exciting stuff when Switzerland plays. Wrecked. Woo! What are you doing the wave? Okay, so we can confirm Bouchard does get the first goal from Nugent Hopkins and Kulak. And then Connor McDavid gets it from Nugent Hopkins and Brown. So Nugent Hopkins with two assists. Nugent Hopkins, the setup man for Bouchard and McDavid. Connor, Brown, and Kulak both getting points as well. Back to the bar. Go to your settings. Russ, I don't think I'm blocked. Am I? No, you're not blocked. But I think Emmanuel might have blocked you. Because apparently you talked about his mom's weight. We were the exact same. Yep. Gotta love it. The good old days. Endless hours of roller hockey playing. We bought a glow in the dark ball. We were like, hey, we can play at night if we have a glow in the dark ball. Did not work. I do not recommend playing roller hockey in the dark with a glow in the dark ball. It was gonna end up injuring someone, so we stopped. Bobby, what do you mean? Really, Dow? Quadra? Crazy. Hail Hydra, says Calvin 99 Charlie. Love the Canes jerseys. The black and red looks great. Yeah, it's not a bad look, actually. The Carolina Hurricanes are always a team I use when I'm playing in the NHL games. Yeah, I always tend to use the Carolina Hurricanes when I play NHL. I don't know why. Even when they were bad, I used to use them. I think they used to have a lot of fast players back in the day. Shot to the front of the net. Skinner with a blocker save. Edmonton works the puck out to center. 2:12 left to go in the first period between Edmonton and Dallas. And then Bobby says, is there NHL players for USA? Yeah, pretty much the entire roster is USA's players who play in the NHL. Werenski, Clayton Keller, Connor Garland, Logan Cooley, Matt Bernier, Tage Thompson, Shane Pinto, Cutter Gauthier, Will Smith, Drew O'Connor, Josh Stone. Isn't that so weird that Josh Stone is playing for Team USA? Jeremy Swayman, Joey Decord. No PP? No, there was no PP. I don't understand. I can't believe they didn't call it a penalty. Very weird. Garbage! Cleo pass is a deadline. What? Wow, complete garbage. Goal, says Bobby for the first one. I missed that one. Zorstrid Animus. Big Mac. No oyster party. We should, I agree, Hachiko, have a neutral goal emoji. Goal, says Zach. There, Zach's using it too. Calvin IHI. Russ, have you ever talked to every single one of your subs? Like, do you have an idea of who everyone is? I'd be really surprised if you did know everyone. 938 subs? No. But for everyone who is active in chat, I would say active chat members, I have a good idea of who you guys are. Because you're here chatting with me all the time. So I've got a better idea of your backstories. 2-0. Oilers lead, 40.4 seconds left to go in the first period, and we're about to move into the first intermission, where we will get you up to date on everything former Canuck, future Canuck, current Canuck, all the updates on all the players that are still going. Big Mac 133, you guys know that Canuck means Canadian, right? I'm cheering for Canada forever, like it or not. Fair enough. Dallas gets the puck into the Oilers zone, trying to work the puck out front, almost a good chance there. Blocked by the Oilers. Back to the blue line. Harley pass across the blue line, shot to the front of the net, goes wide. Harley puts it down low behind the net. Dallas chips the puck in front, shot, and Skinner makes a save with 5 seconds left to go. And it looks like a penalty call might be coming. Or did that high sticking? It's either a high sticking penalty or the puck got high sticked and so the whistle was blown. I think we're probably just going to have a face-off. I don't think it's a penalty. Klinberg doesn't clear the puck very well. Oh, yeah. Looks like Kapanen got his stick up into Rantanen's face. Oh! It's Rantanen's own stick. That shouldn't be a penalty. Can they review that? Rantanen's own stick hit him in the face. Kapanen's not even going to the box. Are they going to review it? They're chatting about it. Kapanen didn't go to the box, but Kapanen lifted Rantanen's stick, and Rantanen's own stick tapped his visor. He didn't even injure him or anything. Just tapped his helmet back. So we'll see. Right now they've got a penalty on the board, but Kapanen isn't going to the box. Okay, so maybe this is the makeup call because they chatted about the puck over the glass, which should have been a penalty, and Rantanen with this stupid tilted visor. Well, I guess they're calling that. Huh. Silly. Not enough time. They do win the face-off on the draw in the zone, but they don't have enough time. And that's the end of it. Oh, now the boys gather for a chat. Darnell Nurse grabs a man. Heiskanen grabs someone. Nugent Hopkins there, face-washing him. Russell doesn't know me. What? Hachiko, I know your voice. He doesn't know I'm in his wall. What? The fuck? Where are you, Hachiko? Where are you, Hachiko? Chico's apparently in my walls. Oh, there! Oh my God, it's a Chico! Oh, it's a Chico! Ah, it's a Chico! Look at there. There's a Chico right there. Spider Pig has no soul. God doesn't even live in the house built by human hand, Chico. What? Haha. Go Canucks, go, says Milosh. Dallas PP. Yep. They did end up getting a PP out of it. Newsflash, some of y'all have known me since the beginning of the season. Canuck head 25-25. Playing mind games with chat. Connor Gill, Big Mac, except the Oilers are a rival team with intolerable fans and a poster boy that gets away with infringements. Russ on my franchise modes, Myers scored a hattie. It was against the Vancouver Canucks too. What? Tyler Myers doesn't play for the Canucks in your franchise mode? Should make him a forward. I think we all just learned that we can whack our own faces to draw a penalty. Interesting. Yep. Ralph, he hit me. Connor Gill, Big Mac, I guarantee you the folks in Calgary never want to see them winning it all. What team did Myers play for, Calvin? He plays for my team, the Prince George Marauders. Oh, you created, yes. You created a team and put them in Prince George. I love it. So you beat the Vancouver Canucks and Tyler Myers had a hat trick. Calvin, did you put him as a forward? My sister lives out there with her family. I have nothing against the place personally. Hachiko, me and Major apparently. No, now it's just you. Ah, it's Hachiko! Hiding in behind me. There. Now, Hachiko, you're seating properly behind the bar. Just gonna have you hanging out there now. Hey, Hachiko, can you get me a beer? Hachiko, can you get me a beer, please? No? All right, bye, Hachiko. Bobby, Russell, you don't know who I am. You're People's First Yukon. Boom! I know everything. People's First Yukon. I've been in the Utah Canucks community for 2 years now. So you're fans of like Kempner Canucks and the Blue Line Hockey and Knuckhead and Canuck Clay. Calvin and Charlie, for the memes, I put him as a forward. He has more points than he did if he was on defense. That she goes like, okay. So what we're gonna do right now is we're going to go through and update you guys on former Canucks, Canucks prospects, and current Canucks, all the different Canucks that are doing things at various stages in their playoffs and all that kind of stuff. So let's hop on over to that. So let's start off with the former Canucks. I'll make this bigger here for you. Why not? Okay, so everyone in red has now been eliminated. So the latest eliminations obviously are the Leafs. So you got Ekman Larson and Tanev have both been eliminated from the playoffs. Everyone else has been eliminated. So let's sort this too again by points. So yeah, it's still Nate Schmidt leading the former Canuck contingent with 7 points in the playoffs so far. He's played 15 games. He got 3 goals and 4 assists. He's a +6, which is actually pretty great. Kuzmenko, Beauvillier have been eliminated. Okay, for the sake of it, we're going to get rid of, let's say, Ekman Larson ends up with 4 points in 13 games, and then Chris Tanev also ends up with 3 points in 13 games. But we're actually going to filter out our non-playoff contenders now. So this is the remaining players. Actually, these guys have also are not playing anymore. So you can forget about the goalies too. But these players right here are all that is left as former Vancouver Canucks playing in the playoffs. So as I said, Nate Schmidt leading the way, 15 games played, 7 points. He does have the most goals and he has the most assists, which, oh no, Vasily Podkolzin playing for Edmonton tonight. He's got 5 assists so far. He's a +5. But yeah, so overall points, Nate Schmidt, Gustav Forsling up to 4 points now. He's played 15 games, playing on the same team. And then Jonah Gadjevich, he's actually gotten into a bunch of games now. He's played 8 games. He's got 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points, and he's a +4. Jalen Chatfield, I don't think he's playing right now. I believe he's hurt, so he's only played 9 games now. He's got 1 goal, and he's a +6. And then Troy Stecher, also back in the lineup. He's played 4 games now. He's a +1. Doesn't have any points yet, but he has... The thing about Troy Stecher is he doesn't have any points. He's played 4 games. He just tends to settle down Darnell Nurse. So having Troy Stecher out there has been good for Darnell Nurse. And having played just 4 games, you can see that other than obviously game 1 where they got blown up by the power play in the 3rd period, the Edmonton Oilers have been playing more stable defense since Troy Stecher came back in the lineup because he seems to even things out, which is pretty crazy. Right? Canucks prospects. There is only one still playing. I have him highlighted in green. These are all the other guys. We've already talked about all these other people. I mean, technically, Vilmer Ulrichsen is also still playing. He is currently in Abbey. He hasn't made it into the lineup yet, so we just have his 4 games he played. But Basil Sansonas is playing for the Rimouski Oceanic, and they did end up losing. He played all 21 games, had 5 points, and was a +3. They did end up losing in the QMJHL finals. However, as a result of being the host team of the Memorial Cup, they are also going to be playing the Memorial Cup. So we'll give you an update on him because they did have to play the Manhattan Hat Tigers. I should say the McKenna having Medicine Hat Tigers, which is a mouthful. So this is the Medicine Hat Tigers who won the WHL championship, end up defeating the Rimouski Oceanic 5-4 in game 1 of the Memorial Cup. This happened on May the 23rd, so that happened on Friday night. Medicine Hat outshot them 38-24. So really, the Rimouski Oceanic had no business being in this game at all. But they did win a lot of faceoffs too. But as you can see, by the third period, the Medicine Hat Tigers did end up taking over. But the Rimouski Oceanic were leading after 2 periods of play. They were winning 3-2. So ended up losing things in the third period. As you can see, Medicine Hat opened the scoring, and then we get a couple of there it is. Gavin McKenna. He's the number 1 pick overall, or projected to be the number 1 pick overall for the not this year's NHL entry drafts, but next year's NHL entry drafts. All right, so as we're reviewing this, I can see that the third period of play for USA versus Switzerland is just about to get underway, just so you guys know about that. Gavin McKenna also with a point, a goal here. This is the tying goal Gavin McKenna scored. And then Jonas Wu, I wonder if he's related to Jet Wu. But then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so oh no, the Gavin McKenna is the game-winning goal, or at least the leading goal, and then tied up, and then Hunter St. Martin ends up winning the game. So Gavin McKenna, like I said, he's projected to be the best player in this draft, ending up with a goal and an assist, a +2. Vasily Sansones playing. He's got a star beside his name because he was starting the game. He was a -2. Unfortunately, he didn't get an assist or a goal. So there's the update on Vasily Sansones, who is still playing for the Rimouski Oceanic. Canucks at the Worlds. So this is the finals. This is not update 8 either, so that should be actually 8 games played. All right. So Phil Hronek, playing for Czechia, ends up with 6 points in 8 games. He was a +8. Czechia ends up finishing in 6th place. 6th place. So not great for Czechia, but not terrible. Marcus Pettersson, playing for Sweden, played in 10 games, ended up with 4 points. Was a +12, so really, really good there. Sweden ends up winning bronze. They defeated Denmark. So everyone remembers Denmark ended up beating Canada. So Sweden defeats Denmark 6-2 in the bronze medal game to take 3rd place in the tournament. And then we have Connor Garland and Drew O'Connor both playing right now for the Team USA team. And then they've played 9 games. Connor Garland absolutely going off. He's got 10 points in 9 games. He's a +6. And Drew O'Connor with 9 games played as well. He's got 3 points. So still adding on and is a +6 as well. So there's the update on the boys from the Worlds and the Canucks prospects and the former Canucks. So now you guys are all up to date on all these. Back to the bar. All right. So since we have the time, got a couple minutes here. So I'm going to keep my eye on Team USA versus Switzerland for you guys here. And we'll see if these guys can break this scoreless draw right now. Got 17 minutes left to go in the 3rd period now. Shot to the front of that by USA gets blocked. Switzerland works the puck out to the middle of the ice. USA picks it up in their own zone. He said he'd get 2 hashtag Chico for bartender. Yeah. Wait, you're in America? You're not 21, are you? Nate Schmidt is doing well. Yeah, he is doing well. Keep my eye on the intermission for. Yeah, so 5 minutes left to go in the intermission for Dallas versus Oilers. So we'll just keep our eye on Team USA versus Switzerland for now. Oh, good chance in front. USA getting a pass in front. Nazar with a shot. And I think that ends up going off the leg of the Swiss goalie and then wide. Okay, can you do it? Just Coyote Ugly stuff? None of that. Hachiko, when is your birthday? It's in February, Bobby, says Hachiko. We had Jacob for 7 years. Question mark? Which Jacob? There's a lot of Jacobs in this chat. We have the wrong Patterson. We have Patterson, laugh out loud. We do have a Patterson too. We got a Patterson and a Patterson. Jet has a family named Jonas Wu or different Wu. I wonder. Let's find out. Yeah, it is apparently. Yeah, so Jonas Wu is Jet Wu's little brother. Playing for the Medicine Hat Tigers. Brother Jet Wu. Yeah, so he got drafted by the Medicine Hat Tigers. He drafted by an NHL team. So he's eligible for this draft coming up. So he could be drafted this year. He's 18 years old. Born in November 2006. Whoa! We should get Gavin McKenna for the Vancouver Canucks. And he is from Whitehorse, Yukon. Is he from Whitehorse? That's so cool. USA just beat Slovakia 13-0 in the prelim match for the World Para Ice Hockey Championship. Oh, wow. Slovakia getting smacked by Team USA. Shot to the front of the net. Tipped on. Contact in front of the net between the USA forward trying to tip the puck and the Swiss goalie. Team Swiss controlling in the American zone, working it behind the net. Back to the corner, back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. Puck gets tipped on front. Swayman struggle with it at first. Niederreiter's there, jamming away at it, playing for Team Switzerland. Yeah, Niederreiter, the man with the visor on his forehead. Jay Bacot, Lanky 32, Messier 11. They've slayed the dragon. Canuck Head 2025, etc. Jay revealing himself in the chat. Welcome back, Jay. Using your real name again. Chico, hopefully their non-Paro team has the same luck at the Worlds against Switzerland. Well, Niederreiter getting a chance there. Couldn't get in. Switzerland taking the face-off against USA in their own zone. USA wins the face-off, and they'll dump it behind their own net, flip it up the ice, and tips it into the Swiss zone. 13:55 left to go in the third period of the gold medal game. Jacob Markstrom. It's past his B-Day today. Yes, he is. That's very cool. Coached by Willie D. Yeah, Willie D. He's like the president of that team too or something like that, right? Yeah, Gavin McKenna and Jonas Wu playing together. Cutter Gauthier. Smack talking there, as usual. Andrew, okay, Russ, here's one. If you could wave a wand and fix the Canucks, what would you do? Aquilini's gone. Bye-bye, Aquaman. See you later. Don't let the door hit you on the butt on the way out. All right, so the Oilers and the Stars are going to get started here pretty quick. So we'll focus on that now. But we are, like I said, we're going to keep our eye on Team Switzerland versus Team USA. And then once we get to the intermission, the second intermission of Dallas versus Edmonton, we'll flip back over and see what is happening in the USA versus Switzerland game. Sorry, W, I woke you up. Abracadabra, laugh out loud. Yeah, I would get rid of Aquilini and make me the owner of the team. And I would also bring back JT Miller and make him less of a dick so that he can play on the team. And I would make PD weigh 15 pounds more. And I would extend Quinn Hughes' contract to be a 20-year deal where he gets paid $1 million a year. How does that sound? Would you do the same? So we having a rematch of Edmonton versus Florida in the finals. I'm starting to think that, Major. Starting to think that for sure. They're interviewing the 50-50 guy right now. It's kind of cute. Gene's principal is like, where do I tap my card on the machine to get my 50-50 tickets? Gene Principe getting his 50-50 tickets on live TV. You love to see it. It does seem like that, eh, Major? Yeah. Yeah. Well, there it is. Puck has been dropped. Play is underway in the second period of play between the Oilers and the Stars. Stars starting on the power play after a phantom high stick. Oh, one-timer from Rantanen goes just wide. Misses the net, goes around the boards. Dallas manages to keep it in. Pass across the crease by Rantanen. But Bouchard gets a stick on it. Dallas right into the action on this power play. 19, 23, 22, 21. Dallas to the middle, back to Rantanen. Rantanen takes a shot. That one gets blocked. Wallman trying to work it out of the corner. Bouchard's there too now. Heiskanen falls down in the corner. The Dallas bench yelling for a penalty. Rantanen with a shot to the glove side, and Skinner makes a glove save. Glove save. Facts! Yeah, get rid of Aquilini. That would be the first thing I would do. Screw that guy. Best answer. No, not abracadabra. It's abracadabra. The death spell of Harry Potter. Laugh out loud. Avada Kedavra. Head coach and GM. Okay, so he's the head coach and the GM. That's cool. Willie D. Trevor Linden's former team, the Medicine Hat Tigers. Gene finally cut his mop. Yeah, getting the haircut. Edmonton manages to work the puck all the way down the ice. Dallas will have to start from their own zone with 35 seconds left to go on the power play. 18:35 left to go in the second period. Sagan through the slot. Shot to the front. Skinner with a save. Kicks it to the corner. Granlund picks it up there. Tries to work it back to the blue line. Gets blocked. Puck comes back behind the net. Wallman picks it up there. He can't get it out cleanly. Back to the blue line. And then Ben can't keep it there. And he has to take it out. Sagan flips it across the zone to no one. Edmonton picks it up and they'll shoot it all the way down the ice. Andre stops it there, and that will probably do it as the power play comes to an end. Good work by Edmonton. Their power penalty kill has been trashed, so it's good to see them actually kill that one off. Big loss there. Only 11 shots apiece so far in this game. Early in the second period, Nugent Hopkins, the assist machine, throws it to the middle. Draisaitl couldn't get it. Now Draisaitl battling in the corner, trying to come up with it. Got a few extra Oilers. Podkolzin puts it back to the blue line, but the defenseman was already retreating, so the puck comes out, and Captain flips it in. Draisaitl skates onto it. Podkolzin goes to the front of the net. He runs into Ottinger. Ottinger was challenging high. Dallas controls. Rantanen puts it up to the Oilers blue line. He'll head off on a change. Oh, no, he won't. He'll stay on. After a long shift, he stays on. Heiskin with a shot to the front of the net. Shot goes wide. Rantanen in the corner collects the puck, puts it back to the blue line. Heiskin in. Shot to the front of the net. Stopped early. Lindell coming up, puts the puck in front. Puck bounces off a couple shin pads, and Dallas can't get a good shot off. Man, losing Miller was the heartbreaker. Of course, I buy a jersey since Lou, and it's Miller, and he gets traded next season. Isn't that brutal? Yeah. It's too bad him and Petey couldn't get along. But sounds like Miller let his emotions get the best of him. It's like a blessing and a curse. He was loco. Like, we all know Miller's crazy. But some of the best hockey players in the world are crazy. Did no one really score in the USA-Switzerland game? Damn, Switzerland is underrated. They know how to play defense, that's for sure. It is now in the third period. There's still no score. USA is out shooting them 6-3 in the third period right now. So. Yeah, USA killed off a penalty too. But yeah, no goals still. If Canes get eliminated, they try and trade for PD again? Probably. Would that be the best thing for them to do, though? McDavid blocks a shot. He skates out. Lots of speed. Pass across, shot. Andre makes a save, and the Edmonton player goes hard into the end boards. Good move there. Dallas coming through, driving the puck to the net. Skinner makes a save, then jumps on the rebound. Marchment looking for a call. He's not going to get it. Marchment's like, oh, J-Bog, as much as I wanted Miller to get the captaincy over Hughes, I'm glad he's no longer a Canuck. Yeah. And Nugent Hopkins went hard into the end boards. His skates collided with Bichelle's, and then Nugent Hopkins, pretty much at full speed, gets ridden into the end boards. Otger makes a save. He's still on the bench, though. Just chilling. 16:02 left to go in the third period. Hachiko Miller went crazy when they traded his son Pods away to the divisional rival. Yeah. How dare you? Yeah. Andrew agrees. Yep, 100%. JT Miller let his emotions get the best of him, which is not great. It's not how you want things to go. JT Miller, you can be a crazy person, but you have to keep it under, keep it under wraps a little bit. You're supposed to direct that crazy energy towards, the other team, not your own teammates. Andrew, I'd take Stankoven any day, but he's not much bigger than Petey. Correct. Yeah, Stankoven's a tiny little boy, isn't he? Stankoven. How tall is he? I feel like he's like 5'6" or something, right? 5'8", 165 pounds. He's only 10 pounds lighter than Petey, and Petey's 6 foot. Partial break here for Hyman, but good move by Cece to get back and poke the puck off the stick. Back to the bar. Calvin NHL. Oh man, I might have to trade my captain, Russ. Morgan Geeky is taking too much penalties. He's 7th for penalty minutes. I don't want to, but he's taking too many penalties. Got to have the coach sit him down and tell him to stop taking too many penalties. Shot to the front. Harley deflects it, ends up going out of play. Still 0-0 in Switzerland versus USA. It's pretty wild. 9:14 left to go in the third period. This game's going to be over before we even get to the intermission. International game, eh? Ahu 2, but I doubt that. Calvin, it means he's passionate. You should keep him. 5'9" or something. I was close. Yep, only off by an inch. Corey Perry shot through the crease, ends up going off of something and out of play. 15:04 left to go in the second period. Man, that jersey is dope. AF, I don't know why I love it so much. I don't know, it's pretty sick, eh? So Stankoven set the record. He's the first player in NHL history to score a point in both the Western and Eastern Conference Finals as a rookie. Edmonton controlling in the Dallas zone. 14:54. Shot to the front of the net, deflects wide. Puck back to the blue line. Stetcher's there. He passes across. Shot to the front of the net. Misses the target, goes wide. Stetcher backtracking now. Dallas carries it through. Stetcher in the corner, battling for it. Ends up coming up with it. Passes up for Draisaitl. And then Draisaitl backhands the puck, goes all the way down into the Dallas zone where they pick it up. And they'll tip it into the Edmonton zone. Skinner stops it there. He plays it to the side. Plays it past his defenseman. Puck comes back to the front of that. That one gets blocked. And then a battle in the corner. Pod Colson's there. He gets hit. Can't make the play. Takes a hit. Can't make the play. If it wasn't for my goalie, Jake Wallstead or Kevin Lankinen, I'd be losing more games. If Jake gets minutes, in a few years, he can be a good goalie. Jake Wallstead, eh? Huh. Up and comer. Edmonton's Janmark skates over the blue line. Puck to the front of the net. Ends up as a wide or a very tight angle shot. Goes off the end boards and all the way down the ice. McDavid almost getting the puck right at the Dallas blue line. But Ottinger gets to the puck first and he played all the way out to the Edmonton blue line. Puck into the corner. Bouchard can't come up with it. Duchesne gets it behind the net. And he'll skate up to the half boards, puts it back to the blue line. Puck stays in, shot to the front of the net. That one goes wide. And then the rebound comes off the boards and it bounces off the Dallas sticks to the candidate. Nugent Hopkins drops the puck at the blue line. Puck goes around the boards off of Hyman's stick. Hyman. McDavid can't come up with the puck. Puck intercepted at center. Bouchard. Toe drag and goes around the guy and gets a good shot. Heiskanen gets his stick in the lane, deflects the puck over the glass and out of play, and there'll be a face-off in the Dallas zone. Bobby, what do you guys drink? I am drinking pop. I'm drinking water. You can't see it, it's too low. Can you see it? I don't want to pour water onto my keyboard. So, yeah, there you go. Just some nice ice water. I think I'm going to have a coffee after this. But we are into the commercial break. Still 0-0 between USA and Switzerland. My goodness. Coffee! Yeah, Andrew, you're drinking coffee right now. I'll be drinking coffee in a minute. Yeah, 6:50 left to go in the third period between the Swiss and the United States. Insane. Shots are now 38-23 USA and 10-3 in this third period. So the USA has been dominating since the second period. The shots were 11-11 in the first period between Switzerland and USA, and then 17-9 for USA in the second, and now they're 10-3 in the third. I think the Swiss are just trying to get to a shootout. Awful score, yep. He'd look great in blue and green. Stankoven, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely got some scoring touch. I think it's one of those things, though, with a guy like Connor Garland and a guy like Niels Big Hog Hoglander. Do we have space for another small player? But he is a Kamloops boy too, right? So, born in the Loops. Rod from Kamloops hasn't been around lately because we haven't been streaming Canucks games, but he'd be happy to have a boy from his hometown. Born in 2003. He was born the year after I graduated from high school. Big hog, says Bobby. Kevin 99 Charlie, I'm drinking the most superior pop. Coke! Laugh out loud. Hog equals gargantuan. Yeah, the gargantuan hog. Stankoven is quite a bit smaller. 5'8", 165 pounds. Yeah. Back underway here. Dallas versus Edmonton. 12:45 left to go in the second period. Dallas flips the puck into the Edmonton zone. They collect it there. Darnell Nurse plays to the corner for Stetcher. He'll ring around the boards. That tips off of a Dallas stick. Nope. Stetcher! I know that you used to be a Vancouver Canuck, Troy, but you're playing for Edmonton now. You can't be sabotaging them by icing the puck. Apparently, the picture rule book didn't work, so let's get a copy, maybe like a video explaining what icing is, because the Edmonton Oilers and Troy Stetcher need to learn the rules. This is the crazy thing. Oh, puck into the Edmonton zone. Dallas trying to come up with it. Edmonton's just causing chaos. They work it in behind the net. Trying to pass the puck out front. Good work by Stetcher there to prevent it from getting out front. Edmonton works it out to center after the icing call. They're going to really want to get a change, but Dallas works the puck back down into their zone. 12 minutes left to go. Darnell Nurse still stuck out there. And now they do it. Kane skates it out to center and flips it into the Dallas zone. Heiskanen takes a big hit in the corner, but makes the play. Dallas works it out through center. Johnston with some speed through the faceoff dot. Puck to the front of the net. Skinner couldn't cover it. Harley puts it in the net after the whistle. Dallas put it in after the whistle. Harley specifically. Skinner didn't actually cover the puck. He got a quick whistle. But obviously not a thing you want to do is putting the puck in the net after the whistle's been blown. Okay, so here's the funny thing. So EP40, he's 176 pounds. He's 6'2". Logan Stankoven is 5'8", 165. So think about that. PD is only 11 pounds heavier, but he's 4 inches. No, he's 6 inches taller. He's a half a foot taller than Stankoven, but he's only 176 pounds. This is why I said when I wave my magic wand, abracadabra, PD needs to put on at least 15 pounds. It's ridiculous. Back to the bar. Jake is a rookie. Jake is a rookie goalie for Minnesota. Okay, fair enough. So they've got their future goalie already in the organization after Gustafsson has to retire. Now they've lost Marc-Andre Fleury. I wonder if Jake will end up playing as their backup this year. Or will he play in the AHL? I also watched Minecraft movie on YouTube yesterday for free. What? They had the Minecraft movie on YouTube for free? Small Stankoven hockey. Yep. PD 6'2". Yeah, 176 pounds. It's actually vodka. What do you mean? It's not vodka. This isn't straight vodka. Why would I do something like that? Tasty. Stankoven is from Kamloops too. Yep. Caribou malt beer. The good old red can. Oh, puck bouncing around in the crease. Feet and sticks all trying to dig it out. No one can get it. Edmonton carries it out, but he can't get out of their zone. Back down low. Skinner with another save. He's fighting a Dallas player in front and making the save. I'm going to have a coffee in the intermission. Milosh and me having coffees in the intermission. You guys know me. Yep. Caribou beer all the way. Red Label. Caribou Red Label. Oh, good block there by Pod Colson. And they work the puck out. McDavid with speed. Partial 2-on-1. Pass across. Bounces over the stick of Kapanen. He couldn't take it clean and couldn't get a shot off. Nugent Hopkins does well to knock down that pass out of the zone. And then another pass is blocked by Edmonton. Duchesne at center getting hounded by Hyman. But Dallas manages to retain the puck and put it into the Edmonton zone. But Bouchard immediately passes up to McDavid and he'll shoot it in to the Dallas zone. Now they're battling on the half boards. Comes back to Kulak. McDavid high slot. Gets the pass and shoots it. That one goes off a shin pad into the corner. Dallas picks it up there. Flips it out to center. Bouchard taking a minute. Waiting for his teammates to get changed. Pass all the way up to Nugent Hopkins. Hyman skates in on the forecheck. Throws a hit on Harley. Puck up to the half boards. Nugent Hopkins can't come up with it. And Dallas will carry it through center. Pass over the blue line. Puck dipped in behind the Edmonton net. Picked up there by Janmark, and he'll flip it out to center. Nugent Hopkins pass across. Corey Perry does a toe drag and then ends up getting tripped. And looks like they are going to call that little toe drag move. Who says Corey Perry can't do anything anymore? Toe drag, gets tripped. Power play Edmonton. I think it'll be a power play this time. Remember last time I said they were going to get a power play and they didn't? Big Mac, have a swig for me. I miss beer. Crying. It's okay, Calvin. I'll have 2 for you, Calvin, right now. Cheers. Let's go. I'm getting tipsy tonight. Uh-oh. I unleashed Calvin. Bobby, let fuck it a goal. You unleashed Joey. Laugh out loud. Is your alternate is drunk Calvin named Joey? Because my little brother did the same thing. When my brother got drunk, he was Uncle something. I can't remember. I have 2 vices in life: coffee and bong chops. Don't drink, don't take pills, don't do drugs. Sober off all of that for 10 years now. Very congratulations, Andrew. Clean and sober. That's good to hear. That's hard to do. Loose. That's ridiculous. Calvin equals Joel equals Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hives. Okay, fair enough. If it's off YouTube now, but in some parts it was zoomed in, laugh out loud. Did someone have like the old school like one where they literally have like the camcorder in the movie theater? Protein shakes Petey's for a day. Yeah. Bro, he needs to put on some weight. Bobby, when are Casey Smith playing goal? Casey Smith. Casey DeSmith is not going to be playing for Dallas unless Ottinger gives up a whole bunch of goals. Joey, laugh out loud. Whoops, haha, typo. Where's Big Dob? Dobby. Then beer's sneaking up on you. Laugh out loud. When could we see Dobby? Dobby. Trevor Linden goal. Dobby. It's only 1:30. I'm only 5 deep so far. I'm good. 5 deep of malt beer. Edmonton goes to the power play. Dallas wins the face-off and shoots it all the way down the ice, so Edmonton will have to start from their own end. Oh, short-handed. Dallas short-handed. Okay, guys. Dobby is in the middle of his nap right now. So he is extra floppy. But here he is. You guys wanted to see him. Okay, Edmonton controlling in the Dallas zone. Oh, yes. He is an absolute little nugget right now. He is so sleepy. Mom took him for a walk before she went out with Grandma. And we kicked his booty yesterday. We took him for a nice long walk yesterday. And we threw the ball for him. And he's a nice, good, sweet, happy, good boy, huh? Oh, yes. Dallas manages to work the puck out. Wyatt Johnson flips the puck in behind the net. Stuart Skinner will stop it there. Oh, yes. He's probably going to fall asleep right here. Oh, yes. Oh, my sweet little boy. Look how tired he is, everyone. I think he just burped. He burped and yawned. Oh, it looks like Dallas, Sam Steele taking a penalty. So Edmonton's going to have 18 seconds of 5-on-3. Yeah, Sam Steele taking down Draisaitl. So Edmonton ends up with a 5-on-3 penalty for 18 seconds, and then they'll have more 5-on-4. Oh, yes. And once it's time for his lunch, I think we'll still probably be live when it's lunchtime for Dobby, so I'll give him his lunch once it's time. Yeah, he's a little sleepy boy. Okay, give your dad a kiss. Thank you. Okay, Bubby. I will let you go and have a nap now. Okay, 5-on-3 for 18 seconds. 7:42 left to go in the second period. Dallas wins the faceoff, which is huge. Puck gets rung around the boards. Bouchard can't get there in time. Good work there by Dallas to work that puck down all the way down the ice. That'll probably kill off most of the 5-on-3. But Edmonton will still be on the power play. Pass across, misses everyone. And that faceoff is going to come all the way down the ice because Edmonton, while up 5-on-3, ices the puck. Can you believe? They're on a 5-on-3 power play and they ice the puck. How stupid you have to be! Learn the rules! Man, after 4 tall boys feeling more wobbly than not. Yeah. 4:37 Toronto time. Yep. 1:39 for Yukon. Whitehorse and Yukon. Yep. Nice. Drunk is Joey means drunk is John. Regular me is Calvin. Joey can also be a hoe. Laugh out loud. Joey's a hoe. John's the reason I quit drinking. Fair enough. Andrew, last 2 years of and after high school, I was wild. If you went to LSS, you probably knew me, but I doubt I knew you. Oh, troublemaker, eh? Yeah, I feel that. I like it. I have a similar mindset, a similar set of mindset. Dallas sends the puck all the way down the ice. Minute 30 left to go on the 5-on-4 power play now that they screwed up their 5-on-3. But Dallas's penalty kill is looking pretty good right now. Trying to prevent this game from getting to a 3-0. But Edmonton enters the zone. Puck up the half boards. Wyatt Johnson intercepts it there, and he flips it all the way down the ice. So with a minute, 10 seconds left to go, Edmonton starts from their own zone. Wallman carrying it. And then she goes like dubby 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 dubby. Andre, I know of LDSS, but not LSSS. Big Mac, dubby 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 dubby. Andrew, not Andre. Andre, not Andrew. Big Mac, or Big Hog's like dubby dubby. And then Andrew's laughing and crying. And then Bobby's like dubby 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 dubby. And then Calvin's like dubby 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 dubby. Oilers PP, yep. Jay, if I had transferred to Bateman for my final year, I would have finished in the same class as Jamie Bacon. Yep, the Bacon brothers went to Yale Secondary. Bunch of idiots. Little snugglebug. Yep, Dobby is tired. He is definitely a little nugget. All right. Edmonton takes control after a faceoff win. 45 seconds left to go on their power play. 6:26 left to go in the period. Shot to the front of the net. Ottinger with a save. Puck goes to the half boards. Harley puts it behind his own net. Picked up by his teammate. He'll take a minute. Flip it off the boards. All the way down the ice. You're a very cute boy, Dobby. Yes, it is true. Zorro Rosario. Hello. Good afternoon, Russell, in the chat room. What's going on, Zorro? Nice to see you. How you been? Zorro, says Calvin99 Charlie. Bouchard rings around the boards. Kind of lost speed really quickly there. Must have deflected. Dallas works it out to center. Sagan does well to take that pass, but then ends up giving the puck away immediately. All that effort for nothing, eh, Sagan? Now he gets the puck coming over the blue line. Scooping into the corner. Almost loses his balance. Comes up with it again behind that. Immediately loses it to Nurse. Petrovic can't come up with the puck. Puck out to center. Steals there. After tripping Draisaitl, he's back on the ice. He hasn't been benched. Pass across. Duchesne. Puts it in behind the Oiler net. Sagan can't get there in time. Puck off the boards. Oh, man. One of the Dallas players just stepped up on another player's on the half board and knocked him right on his booty. Dallas comes up with it, rings it in and around behind the net, ends up going off the referee. Picked up there in the corner. Duchesne battling behind the net. Tries to work it in front, goes off of skate. Rantanen's now there. He skates up the half boards, puts it back to the blue line. Shot to the front net. Skinner with the save. Rebound comes out front. Shot goes over the net. Skinner was in good position to make that save if it did end up. And then Dallas scores! Puck goes back to the blue line, and the puck goes through a crowd, right through Skinner and into the back of the net. And Connor Brown doesn't look happy about that. But the Dallas Stars. Did I just see it? I think I just saw a Canucks jersey in the crowd, everyone. Is that a Canucks jersey? It is. No, is that a Dallas jersey? I can't tell. Puck to the blue line. Rebound comes out front. Shot over the net. And then Duchesne works over Rantanen and puts it back to the point. And then, the shot right through Skitter's 5-hole. Whoops. It's now 2-1. Dallas has made a game of it with some good control there. Ends up making it 2-1 with 4:25 left to go in the second period. Dallas now with 25 shots in the game, taking over here. Zorro! I wonder how Jacob has been. Zorro! Boo, says Bobby. Woo, says Milosh. Let's go! And then Big Hog says, bang! And then Big Hog says, go, 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 go! And then Calvin 9 says, finally! And then Hachiko says, go, 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 go. All right, so the Team USA versus Team Switzerland game has ended regulation. They finished in a 0-0 draw of after 3 periods of play. End of regulation. We're waiting. So the format for overtime in the World Hockey Championship, I believe, is 20. Is it a 10-minute? Oh my gosh, Skinner with another save. Dallas buzzing all over the zone right now, trying to equalize this game before the end of the second period. Puck back into the Dallas zone. Oilers get a chance, but blocked there. Dallas carries it back out. Sagan moves in, pass across the zone over to Duchesne. Duchesne works into the corner, spins into the faceoff circle, skates out front, takes a shot, goes off his Bouchard stick and wide. Dallas ends up picking up, putting it back to the blue line. That one gets shot, trying to put it down low, ends up going off a stick and out of play. Woo! Says Andrew. He's stoked. What? They do continuous OT? Huh. So apparently they do continuous OT. So in the gold medal game, 20-minute sudden death periods, overtimes will be played until the winning goal is scored. Between each period, there will be a 17-minute intermission during which the ice will be resurfaced. The overtime period shall be played with each team at the numerical strength of 3 skaters and 1 goalie. They do 3-on-3 overtime? No way. Do you tell me the overtime period shall be played with each team with a numericals rank of 3 skaters and 1 goaltender? The team which scores the goal in overtime declared winner. That is crazy. Is this up to date? Tournament format. Yeah, for the 2025. Look at that. That's crazy. They played 3-on-3 overtime. In the gold medal game, 20-minute sudden death periods will be played until the winning goal is scored. Between each period will be a 17-minute intermission. The overtime period shall be played with each team with 3-on-3. That's crazy. Is there any NHL players playing for Switzerland? Yeah. Yeah, there's a few. Nito Ryder. I will look it up here for you. Kevin Fiala, Nito Ryder, Timo Meyer, Jonas Siegenthaler, Tampa Bay Lightning, Giannis Moser. Yeah. Yeah, couple. Back to the bar. All right. 2:48 left to go in the second period between Dallas and Edmonton. Dallas has made it a 2-1 game now. But we are getting closer to the end of this period now. Nico Hischier, yeah, but he's not at this tournament. Yeah, like Pius Suter would be playing if he wanted to, but he didn't end up going over there. Oh, shot on net. Ottinger with a save, and he'll cover it up. Just like that. Yeah, so Team Canada ends up finishing 5th in this tournament because they lost to Denmark. Isn't that wild? Canada got beat by Denmark, and then Denmark got shit kicked 7-0 and 6-2 after. So dumb. Denmark was so stoked they beat Canada. Canada was like, oh, congratulations on the biggest win in the history of your country. It's just another year for us here in Canada. Back to the bar. I'm not bitter. Could have sworn he was playing. Is he playing? Oh, now Edmonton's trying to get some pressure off. End up controlling. Bringing her up, puck around the boards. Corey Perry can't come up with behind the net. Is he sure playing? No, it doesn't look like he's playing. It does not appear as though he is playing. Duchesne with a shot. Skinner with a save. Glove save, one of these. Putting a little mustard on that one. Keeping the game a 2-1 lead for the moment with a nice glove save. My drink is empty. Just a little ice there. Hear the crunch. Dallas brings the puck around the boards. Getting some more zone time here in the last couple minutes. Duchesne doing all the work, driving to the front of the net. Puck gets to the front of the net. Edmonton clears it to the half boards, off the glass and out. And then Frederick, he'll dump it in on Ottinger. He'll take it away from Ottinger, trying to put it back out front, and the puck goes right in front, and they bat away at it. Nugent Hopkins getting a chance, and Ottinger with a save. Edmonton with a surprising last-minute attempt. Nicole Granlund trying to come up with the puck, can't get it, and they're actually going to call that offside. Is that offside, or is that a penalty? Now Nurse and Marchment come together. And Marchment's like, check out my cool tinted visor. And then Nurse is like, check out my cool visor that's not tinted, bro. Canada, how'd you go? When Canada loses in Italy next year, what will be your excuse then? It'll be the same. when they lose to Denmark at the Worlds. Oh, man. Nugent Hopkins puts the puck on net. Andre makes a save with a blocker, and the puck stayed up in the air, and then he has to bat it out of the way. Nugent Hopkins going to the locker room early. Wonder if he's hurting or something. Bobby, Russell, what time are you going to be live stream tomorrow? We are going to be live at 1:45, I think it is. 1:45. Live for 1:45, and the game gets started at 2:05. This one right here. Yeah, so be live at 1:45, just before we get started. Kevin and Charlie, we wanted to give you all a second chance. We've been at the top way too long with no fight. Laugh out loud, JK. McDavid in! Wraparound attempt. Loses the puck at the last second. Now McDavid on the half boards with some space and time. Shot to the front of the net, and he scores! Just like that, you give Connor McDavid that space and time, and the 2-goal lead has been restored as the Edmonton Oilers get some pressure back at the end of the second period, and Connor McDavid in the face-off dot, space and time, skates, and rips it in top cheddar. Bobby says, go, 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 go. And Izod says, Uncle Buck! And then Izod said, Eleanor killed her own dad. McDavid back to the blue line. Bouchard flips it down. McDavid picks it up top of the dot, and just all the time in the world, like I said, skating right down into the top of the face-off dot, shoots it right through Lindell, over the blocker side of Ottinger, and it is suddenly a 3-1 game. Big Mac says, go, go, boom, go, go. 18.8 seconds left to go in the second period now. Not the ending that Dallas wanted, that's for sure, folks. They'll have another chance. Shot to the front of the net. Oh! Vander Kane got the rebound, but then a good stick by the Dallas defender to deflect it over the net. Dallas works it out to center. 2-1 shot on net. Skinner makes a save. And just like that, it's the second intermission of play. And then Big Mac shows up and he's like, heck yeah, I'm going to donate a gifted membership. Thank you very much, Big Mac, for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. And Sherwood Hit Machine getting the free gifted membership. Sherwood Hit Machine watching from the shadows getting the free gifted membership. Hashtag you'll love to see it. Thank you very much, Big Mac. Milosh, that's a shame. Ichigo Calvin, Canada placed 4th in last year's Worlds. Yeah, because we lost to Latvia last year. We lost to Latvia last year and Denmark this year, so we're getting taken out by a bunch of plugs. Zachary McNally says, go, 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 go. Milosh says, boo. And then Izod says, even cigarettes give you a monkey on your back. Do they? Is that what they get? You get buy a pack of cigarettes and get a monkey on your back as well? Okay, so they're about to start overtime for USA versus Switzerland. So we'll keep our eye on that. And while they're about to drop the puck, I'm going to quickly go grab a drink. All right. All right. I'm back. Switzerland starts the entire overtime period by icing the puck. They shot it all the way down the ice. They need to learn the damn rules. Yeah, we are tired of winning. I'm sure everyone is tired of seeing us at the top. Also, we are aging out and most of our players are selfish. What? I don't know. Sidney Crosby wasn't very selfish, but they still didn't win. All right. 3-on-3 hockey. This is also just weird. They're playing 3-on-3. USA controlling. Oh, the Swiss player just lost his stick. Now USA working it down low. Werenski with a shot. That one gets blocked. Swiss come up with the puck. They'll work it out. No, they'll turn back in their own zone. Boo, says Andrew. He's not happy that Edmonton scored. I have a ton of excuses I can use. I'm just answering your question. Laugh out loud. Swiss with some speed in behind the net. Looking to the slot. Shot. Goes high. Maybe swimming out a piece of it. Malgin with a shot. And apparently Swayman with a save. Did he make a save? Oh, yeah. A little piece of the glove ends up going wide. That one might have been going wide anyways. But either way, Malgin with a good shot for Switzerland. I think that might be the first one of the overtime period. W name. This is Big Hog. Cottage cheese is spoiled milk, but people still eat it unless they are lactose intolerant. True. The USA wins the faceoff in their own zone. USA through the middle. Speed. They come in offside. It's a sketchy start to this overtime period. Vlasic, not Mark Edward Vlasic, but his son, because Mark Edward Vlasic was a Canadian player, but his son is American playing for Team USA. This is the thing you're going to see a lot. You're going to see a bunch of players that should be playing for Team Canada, but they were born in the States because their Canadian dads were playing on American teams. This is why Team USA is going to dominate ice hockey pretty quick. Big Mac Dono for the Stars. Let's go, says Calvin 99 Charlie. Who scored for the Oilers? It was Connor McDavid scoring from Bouchard. And then that's the second goal of the game, and Evan Bouchard had the first goal. Izod, have you tried bacon and grilled cheese potato chips? Clayton Keller getting worked over in the corner, loses the puck. Switzerland works it at the half boards. Switzerland brings it out. Three of them through center. Shot to the, or pass to the slot, ends up going through it. Switzerland's going to carry it back out to center. The Swiss. I have not tried bacon and grilled cheese potato chips, but that sounds delicious. Horse, do you play basketball games? Who's Horse? USA scores! Tage Thompson, future Vancouver Canuck, shooting it right through the crowd, and the first goal of the game is the game winner, and Team USA has won the entire tournament. 3-on-3 overtime is stupid in a gold medal game, but you know what? They managed to get it done. The Swiss hung on the entire time, but we knew as soon as it was going to be 3-on-3 that USA would be having the advantage there. So final in overtime. Team USA early in the overtime period, shooting the puck. Tage Thompson shooting it past the Swiss goalie, and bam, just like that, all of a sudden, it is a 1-0 win for Team USA. Can you believe it? Go, 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 go. Hachiko's like, let's go. Rum's like, gah. And then Hachiko says, whose sport is it now? Go, 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 go. And Zach's like, go, 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 go. And Calvin's like, nah, it's rigged. Check them for PEDs. And the Swiss fans are crying. Don't cry. Don't be upset. Where's the goal horn? Here, well, let's use the Dallas goal horn. Boo! Team USA scores! The Star Spangled Banner scores! But go, 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 go. And Hachiko's like, USA! 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 And Wreck Bunny fan is like, goal, Big Mac, 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 goal, Big Mac. Just like that. I'll don't know if Rantanen scores. I like Rantanen as a person and the amazing story of this season for him. Izod, my Dobby gets the hiccups from eating too fast. Yep, true. Big Hog Hockey, learn the rules, learn the rules. Yeah, I know, right? Start the period and ice the puck. Who cut Dobby's nails? I cut Dobby's nails. I see. Let's go USA, says Bobby. Calvin, I want Switzerland to win. I want Garland and O'Connor to win without Vancouver Canucks. They might get different ideas. Oh, you don't want them to win without playing for the Canucks? Yeah. Tage Thompson with the game winner. From Tage Thompson, future Canuck. I hadn't heard that. You know something we don't, Russ? It's just a hope and a dream. Oh, they're cousins? I thought it was his kid. Mark, Edward, and Alex are cousins, not father and son. Fair enough. Big Hog's like, go, 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 go. And then Big Hog's like, let's fucking go, Doc and Garland, getting the gold medal. Tage Thompson getting the goal from Logan Cooley and Brady Skijai. I can never say his name. Skijai. Brady Skijai. Oh yeah, look at this. 1-0. Both teams had a shot in overtime. Tage Thompson with the speed. Just like that. Let's see here. I don't think, obviously, only a couple points in this game because there was only one goal. Connor Garland with only one shot on net. Played 17 minutes, though. And then Drew O'Connor had also one shot on it. Only played about 10 minutes. Yeah, Josh Doan. Look at this. Isn't Josh Doan, that is Shane Doan's kid? But Alex Vlasic is apparently, let's see. Yeah, there it is. Mark Edward Velasquez is his cousin, so it's not his dad. But then if we look up Josh Doan, yeah, father is Shane Doan. So Josh Doan is Shane Doan's kid, which is still weird because, again, Shane Doan is a Canadian player who played for Phoenix and had a kid in the States, and so now his kid is American. Strange, right? Correct. Shut up, Hachiko. I'm Canadian, not American. Canada. Hachiko. For the first time in 92 years, USA wins the IIHF gold. Chico's crying. Yeah. Let's see. Records, history. List of winners? How do I look up list of winners? Yeah, look at Switzerland. They got the most tournaments played in and most games played by this guy, Andres Amboul. Here it is. List of IHF World Championship medalists. Okay, here it is. Canada won the first one. Yeah, this is the only time I guess they won it, eh? 1933, USA wins the gold medal over Team Canada. So 1933 was the last time you guys won it, eh? Medal table. So, Team USA with their second gold medal. They've already updated. That's quick. Look at that. Look at that. They've already updated Wikipedia. Oh, I'm doing the thing again where I'm talking about something. I'm not even showing you guys. Yeah, so Team USA, the last time they won the gold medal was 1933. And they beat Canada. And then all the way back down here, they've already updated. USA wins their second. That doesn't seem right. Oh no, here it is, 1960. Why is there a star beside it? Does this mean that, why is there a star beside it? Because it was the gold medal and the, huh. So this is the third gold medal for Team USA then. They haven't quite updated it. Yeah. So they've had 3 gold medals, 9 silvers, and 9 bronze for 20 total. Canada's only had 28 golds, 16 silver, and 9 bronze. So they've had 53 medals at the World Hockey Championship. And then finals since the introduction of playoff rounds in 1992. The following teams have made the finals. Yeah, this is the first time since the introduction of the playoff round that Team USA won the got to the gold medal game. Yeah, Canada with 9 golds in that time since 1992. Most successful players. Tretiak, what a surprise. 10 golds. Look at the Soviet Union. Yeah, just dominating all the stats. John Garrison and John Myasic by the gold. Interesting. So yeah, for this first time in 92 years, so 1962 was, or 1960 was the last time that Team USA won it. The second time they'd won it. They beat Canada in that one too. So both times they won the gold medal before they beat Canada, but not this time. This time they beat the Swiss. And what a surprise. The Swiss goalie ends up getting the player of the game. We shouldn't be too surprised by that. Team USA. 1-0 victory over the Swiss. Player of the game, Swiss goalie. And he'll give that trophy over to his bench. All right, back to the bar. Am I allowed to spam Canada in the chat? Maybe a little bit. Shay. Is that how it said? Shay? It's just Shay. Mark Edward is 38. Alex is 23. Yeah. So Mark Edward Vlasic could not be old enough to have a kid who's 23. He would have started very young for that. He would only be 15 when he had that child. Team USA getting their gold medals after Team Switzerland gets their silvers. Bobby crying for the USA to win the cup. Bobby stoked. Zach's like, hey, Canada, Canada. Hachiko, it is indeed truth, Calvin. Hachiko says the 5th placer. Will Dallas Stars make a comeback like in game 1, round 3? Third period? Can they get 3 power play goals to start the third period? Wrecked Captain Canuck 99. It's 3-1 on the third period. Yep. Wrecked Captain Canuck 99 with Skinner in goal. Anything can happen, I guess. Fair. Bobby, did the USA cry when they win the game? No. They did not cry, but some of the Swiss fans were crying for sure. Hachiko, USA has only won the Olympic gold only twice too, in California in 1960 and Lake Placid. So that one in Lake Placid was the same one then, I guess. That was the year, I guess, they had the World Championship and the Olympic gold were the same medal, which is weird, right, Hachiko? No more bitter grapes, Leviticus 23:31. No, it has been 92 years. Yeah. 1933. Okay. So then the World Championship didn't happen in 1960. That was considered a gold medal. So that is only the second time they've won a World Hockey Championship. And the USA wins it in overtime. Tage Thompson. And the third period is about to get underway between the Dallas Stars and the Edmonton Oilers. Just like that. Bonus coverage of Team USA versus Team Switzerland. Puck has been dropped. So let's go ahead and make the let's make this scoreboard bigger for you guys now. I'll put this one right here. Just hide this one back here. Dobby is in a three-way tie on the poll. Laugh out loud. Dobby's leading the poll now. Edmonton scores? Maybe? Corey Perry putting his hands in the air like he thought he scored on a wraparound. Only 30 seconds into the game. Edmonton getting a chance right off the bat. Trying to extend the lead, but it looks like Ottinger does end up covering that puck up. Dobster is on a break. Yeah. Early game today too. Yep. Oh, Canada. And then Ruck Bunny fan is like, Canada, 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 Canada. And then Izod says Canada, Canada, Canada. And Major Dallas is sending now. Oilers in Dallas is back on now. Yep. Calvin's message is not appearing for you, Russ. They are not. That's weird. Why is that happening? Huh. Yeah, why are they not showing up? What did you do, Calvin? How did you get banned? Nugent Hopkins with a shot on a partial breakaway. Puck comes off of the shot all the way down the ice in the Edmonton zone. And then Edmonton will ice the puck. 18:45 left to go in the third period, just like that. Okay, that one showed up. Calvin 9 Charlie. Holy Soviet Union takes over the most important players in the IHF. We should reunite the Soviet Union. What? I mean, that's what Putin's trying to do, Hachiko. You got to be careful. Pharisees and Sadducees. Blind rat, says Milosh. Even a blind rat can find the cheese on a certain day. Okay, Calvin's messages are reappearing again. Très bizarre. Yeah, Calvin, the reason the USSR has so many records is because they used to cheat. In the World Hockey Championship, they used to cheat by sending a professional team, which you weren't supposed to do back in the day. No professional players allowed, and they would cheat and send them anyways. Yeah, right, Ichigo. Also, Russia remains banned from the IHF for the Olympics. Hashtag deserved. Yep. Petrovic hits Connor Brown. Connor Brown goes down like a sack of hammers. Brown will not return today. Shot right to the face, and Connor Brown, the best Connor on the team. Hashtag deserved. Yep, Big Mac, you're right. Russian cheating. Oh my God. All right, I'll give you guys a countdown now. Plays back underway. Shot to the front of the net. Skinner with a save. 18-12 left to go in the third period. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 1750 left to go in the third period. There's your countdown. Izod, laws and prophets, Pharisees and Sadducees, those who exalt themselves will be debased. Where did the 12 go? Peter, James, and John were in Mount Transfiguration. Put away your transgressions, Satan. Yeah, Connor Brown leaves the game, Bobby. Hate to see it. Shot to the head. Doesn't feel good to take a shot to the head. And so he won't be back. Milosh, now do that to the diva. McDavid's a little taller and a little bigger, so it's harder to do. Edmonton flips it high into the Dallas zone. So high, in fact, it goes right out of play over the boards and into the netting, and the faceoff will come all the way out because they did it from outside the blue line. Milosh is like, I want you to grind McDavid's bones to make my bread. Does anyone know if the Islanders interviewed Shanahan? I don't know. According to Pierre LeBrun, Brendan Shanahan will not. Oh, puck right in the crease. Oh my goodness. Skinner diving back with his stick. I don't know if he kept it out. Might have been his defenseman who was also lying in the crease, but the puck got behind him and almost dribbled over the line. That was almost a 3-2 game. Now puck to the front of the net. Dallas is jamming away at it. And then looks like Evander Kane can't get it out. Oh, pass all the way up to the blue line. Breakaway. And Hyman scores! After an almost goal by the Dallas Stars, the puck lying right in the crease behind Skinner. Pass goes all the way down right to the blue line to the other side for Zach Hyman, and the puck gets into the back of Ottinger's net. Just like that. That's how the playoff goes, though. Sometimes save by Mr. Skinner. Let's see how it goes. So shot goes off of Nugent Hopkins, dribbles into the front of the net. They carry it out. Deflected past him off of Nugent Hopkins. Stetcher has to go off his shin pad, dribbling towards the net. And then a pass all the way down the ice to Hyman, breakaway right in on net, and he puts it past Ottinger over the blocker and into the back of the net. Top corner. Go, 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 go. And Zach's like, swear jar. And Calvin's like, swear jar. And then Milosh is like, boo. And Izod's like, go, OT. And then Calvin's like, speak for yourself, Russ. I love Harry having Connor leaving the game because he didn't dig the fuck in, laugh out loud. Dig the fuck in. And then Big Mac's like, go, 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 go. Boom. Go, go, go. And then Rack's like, I'm joking. And then Brendan Shanahan comes to assistant coach for the Vancouver Canucks, laugh out loud. And then Big Mac's like, you know what? I'm excited about that goal. I'm going to gift a membership. Thank you very much, Big Mac, for donating a gift of membership to the stream. I appreciate you. And Lefty All Around, watching from the shadows today. I don't think I've seen you comment yet. Lefty All Around, watching from the shadows, getting a free gift of membership from Big Mac. And Dallas puts the puck out of play. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. Maybe I won't update the score. What are you going to do about it, Emmanuel? 4-1. Good for you, Lefty All Around. Russ, update the damn score. Milosh, I'm joking. Top of the Mernin to ya. Yeah. Is this your Mernin? Your Mernin? And Milosh is like, boo, Oilers suck. What were you saying about Pierre LeBrun? You got interrupted by the play. I did. Brendan Shanahan will not find a new landing spot in Long Island as the New York Islanders have opted to not to hire former Toronto Maple Leaf president and alternative governor. This is from Pierre LeBrun on TSN. Shanahan did have an interview, but isn't a fit at this time, is what they're saying on TSN. So to answer your question and to finish the thought, I was interrupted by some chaos in the Oilers game. Shanahan will not be working for the Oilers after being released by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Back to the bar. but stop saying boo. Maybe they should start a hockey league like wrestling for cheating refs. Can you imagine? Who can bribe the refs more? Bobby Ray. Ryan New Hopkins is so in the locker room yet. Yeah, he went to the locker room early. Is he back now? Chico, so for NFL fans, since they're now allowing players to compete at the LA Olympics, who would you want to see play? Brock Purdy. We want to see Brock Purdy play. I feel like I can smell pancakes right now. Update the score. I did. I'm sorry. Sorry, I pulled a Sportsnet. Don't tell me what to say. Go away. Yahoo Mountain Dew, says Izod. I don't feel like slurring at Milosh. Big Mac don't know hype, says Rome. Yep. Izod, no one is serious here, Milosh. Don't take it personally. Fair enough. Swervin' Irvin. Jay, what's up, Jay? Says Swervin' Irvin. Haven't seen you in a while. Swervin'. The thing is, Swervin', you might have seen him. All right. Wrecked Canucks captain. I'm not going to let you call anyone that name, so I'm not going to allow that message to be shown. Swervin' Irvin says, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. Izod, I rescued the Rex. Good job. Izod, save the dog. Round of applause for Izod saving the dog. I don't know how you saved the dog, but you did it. We love it. Captain Canuck, your messages are not showing up. We love you, says Izod. Smooch, germs, what? No! Ryan is on the ice now. Yep. So it's good to see him back. Ryan Nugent Hopkins back on the ice. He set up that goal. He's the one who got the assist on that last goal, Bobby. Zach Hyman with a pass all the way from in his own zone. Ryan Nugent Hopkins flipping it all the way down the ice to Zach Hyman for that breakaway goal to make it 4-1. Milosh mom's passed, but go ahead. Never mind. There you go. Now you won't make fun of him. Jay, I never really left. Been around undercover. Oh, shot blocked at the blue line. Jamie Benn doesn't have the speed to catch up to it, though, and Jake Wallman gets back. The gritty man stops behind his own net. He's getting harassed by Johnson. He gives it up to Johnson. Johnson, in behind the net, tries to get out front, but that gets intercepted by the Oilers, and they'll skate it out through center. Frederick dumps it in. Podkolzin in the corner, spinning, trying to come up with it. Frederick gets tripped going to the net. He takes it right off the moorings. That doesn't look like that felt great. Frederick, I don't know if he's going to be able to get up. He's taking a minute. He's on all fours now. The shots are now 35-19 for Dallas. Back to the bar. Rest in peace, Milosh's mom. Izod says maybe Milosh is hatched. And then there's a bunch of like lizards there. Yeah, that one got deleted too. Canuck 99. Guess what chips I'm eating? Ketchup chips. You're eating ketchup chips, right? Oh, that's tasty. Calvin 99 Charlie, does Edmonton have to bring auction tanks when they go to Colorado, or is that only playing in the AHL? I bet you the NHL players would do it too. But yeah, I mean, crazy that Abbotsford had an auction tank on the bench trying to like Barbecue Pringles says wrecked Captain Canuck 99. Lay's. No, I'm not in the mood for ketchup chips. I might eat some ketchup chips later. Undercover, aka zombie. Rome, you're wrong. Jay, how many different names have you had? I'm trying to remember. Let's see if I can find the message here. Jay has once again revealed himself. Let's see. I think Knucklehead was one of them, right? Knucklehead 2525. I don't see it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, there's a reason I don't make mom jokes anymore. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys a story about why you shouldn't tell mom jokes, okay? So I was at a party. It was a graduation party for one of my coworkers. And I was playing beer pong. It was me and one of my other coworkers. She was the lady. And I was playing against two guys I didn't know. Two dudes. And then she started talking smack, my teammate. She was like, blah, blah, blah. The old classic, like, your mom's so fat that this and that. And so I said, your mom's so fat that if she sat on a rainbow, Skittles would pop out. And the other guy on the other side didn't like that because he didn't know who I was. And it was some random dude making fun of his mom. He's like, what did you say to me? And I said that your mom's overweight. And if she sat on a rainbow, Skittles would pop out. And he's like, what did you say? And I'm like, I'm making fun of your mom. And he was like, bop! And he punched me right in the face. And I was like, bop! And I was like, bro, why'd you punch me in the face? And he's like, because you made fun of my mom. And I'm like, bro, my face hurts now. And then that's when I learned my lesson. You don't make fun of other people's moms. Don't do it. Because you'll get punched in the face. And you'll also feel like an idiot if they're like, by the way, my mom passed away. So don't make fun of people's moms anymore, people. It's not a good joke. You'll get punched in the face. And that's the end of my story. Back to the action. 12:40 left to go in the third period. Dallas controlling. Ran it with a terrible pass. That gets flipped out to center. And all the way down the ice into the Dallas zone. Picked up there by Lindell. He'll flip it in. Ringing around the boards. Goes all the way up to the half boards. The Edmonton stick just got chopped and broken. But he ends up getting it. And Evander Kane quickly got to the bench to get one back. And then uses his stick to get to the side. And then Dallas picks up the puck right on the blue line. They'll skate in. Heiskanen with some speed. He looks to the middle. That one gets blocked there. He ends up falling. Stetcher with a good stick there to block that one. And then the shot goes right through a crowd. Ends up going just wide past Skinner. Marchment puts it back to the blue line. Bichelle takes his man down. Keeps the puck in at the blue line, but ends up shooting off a Troy Stetcher, and the puck bounces all the way down the ice into the Dallas zone. Stetcher gets to the bench. Bichelle passes up. And offside, the Dallas Stars come in. Troy Stetcher. The emergence of Troy Stetcher. Troy Stetcher with speed, getting in space. Take the man's stick, so there's no option to the front of the net, and he stays there. And Troy Stetcher laying it out. Bringing a skate across, blocking that Sam Steele pass across. Troy Stetcher having a game. Former Vancouver Canucks, Troy Stetcher. No points in the playoffs, but he's a beast in the defensive zone. Rome, you should be ashamed of yourself for being wrong. JK, Rome. I'm not gonna chat for a bit. I'm eating Reese's Pieces. Eating chips and Reese's Pieces. 5-7, says Jay. Jay's had 4 names, laugh out loud. Nice, says Milosh. Lay's has Canadian mix of sour cream and chives, salt and vinegar. Sour cream and chives and salt and vinegar and barbecue that say they are Canadian favorite. Mrs. Vicky's salt and vinegar is the best. Mrs. Vicky's malt vinegar and sea salt is so good. Izod, the bacon and grilled cheese are good too. They taste like barbecue. Calvin IHI, you punch like that, Russ? Bop! 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 It's a big old roundhouse. Ah! How should I be punching? Wrecked Canucks fan. Okay, Russ, thanks. I won't get punched for making a mom joke. Yeah, don't do it. It's not fun. Let's just say I had a couple drinks that night, so I didn't really feel it, but I definitely felt it the next day. Big Mac, as a man, you have to be able to take your Mom jokes, don't take it to heart and just laugh and shrug it off. Be a man. I don't know, man. I don't think mom jokes are appropriate. If you want to piss someone off, if you want to start off on the wrong foot, you make fun of someone's mom. I never had a mom, so I wouldn't know. Laugh out loud. See? You make fun of Calvin's mom. That'd be rude too. Izod, I had a miscarriage when I was 16, but the guy wasn't dad material anyways. More of a sperm donor, filthy lucre type anyway. That sucks too, Izod. I'm sorry to hear that. That's always hard to go through too. I hope David gets a goal again. Bobby wants McDavid to score. Andrew, okay, I'm back. Had to beat my kids and get laundry on the go. What'd you beat him at? Were you playing NHL? Or did you get the old sock out with an orange in it? Skittles or Kool-Aid? Skittles. Russ is an unk. Laugh out loud. Unk? What does that mean? What does an unk mean? Chop, chop, chop. Bop. Did he tell you taste the rainbow? Yeah. Taste the rainbow. Blop. Haha. WWE style, yeah. You're just out there slapping him across the chest. Just like backhand across the chest. Milosh. Yeah, that's what I did when I was younger too. Get all the pillows, all the cushions, everything that's soft, all the blankets, and you just fill the whole family room with them. And then you're just like out there, just like people's elbow. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? La, 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 la. You know I'm old because when I quote wrestling, it's always, do you smell what the Rock is cooking? I had plenty who wanted to be both ways. Laugh out loud. What do you mean, Calvin? What do you mean? By this comment. They wanted to be your mommy? Big Mac, then it comes down to actually throw down. I always down to play. Perhaps that's why I'm in the trouble I'm in right now. What did you do, Big Mac? Who are you in trouble with? Did you piss someone off? What's up, Leafs fan? Zach is stoked to see Milosh. Milosh is stoked to see Zach. Wrecked Bunny fan. Ha! Go Oilers! Go Oilers, eh? Yeah. Wrecked Bunny fan is stoked to be here. Welcome to the stream. Ha! Go Oilers. Let's go Oilers. Let's go Oilers. All right, 9:50 left to go in the third period. We're back from the commercial break. Edmonton leads 4-1, bringing the puck out front. Back to the blue line. Stetcher with a shot, and he fans on it. He can play defense, but don't expect him to shoot the puck. Poor Troy. It was a good chance for him. Battle in the corner to the left of Skinner. Stetcher comes up behind the net. He'll skate up to the half boards on the near side and flip it out to center. High in the air. Corey Perry tips it down to the Dallas zone. They'll pick it up there. Pass all the way up for Rantanen. Hanging out on the blue line at Edmonton zone. He puts the puck to the middle. Steele moving in. Puts the puck behind the net. Intercepted there by Wallman. He throws a reverse hit on his man. Now there's a rugby game behind the net. Dallas ends up coming out with it. Puck back to the blue line. Intercepted there. And then 2-on-2 coming in. Edmonton does. Stops on the half boards. Back to the blue line. Tip shot to the front of the net. And Janmark tips it on net. But the tip was very slow. And thus, Ottinger was able to cover the puck for faceoff in his zone. Cambis Abyss. And then Wreck Bunny fans like, let's Bobby. I mean, yeah. Typo, right? Playboy Bunny, not funny. We don't want any haters here. Long story. I'm on a conditional sentence order. Ah, there we go. Long story. Yeah, that is a long story. Wrecked Bunny fan. I ain't like throwing down because I always break something of theirs. Last guy I fought sent him to the hospital with a broken orbital bone like Derek Forbort from 2 punches. Was funny, actually. The only time I've been in a real fight have been in a hockey game. Conditional sentence order, laugh out loud. And then Jay says, congrats, Connor and O'Connor. Yep. Connor and O'Connor receiving a gold medal at the World Hockey Championship as they defeat Switzerland in overtime. Diva. Big Mac, kind of like house arrest, but a little different. Because you can still go to work, right? Hey, Wrecked Bunny fan, my brother. So, Big Mac, you should be in jail, but you're at home. Dallas trying to get the puck in the Edmonton zone, but Edmonton ends up working it out to center ice. 8:15 left to go in the third period. 36 shots now by Dallas and only 1 goal. No 3 power play goals in a row so far for Dallas. Calvin, I had my hands full from running from the liquor store. Guy walked up to me and punched me. I sent down and threw 2 punches and left. Laugh out loud. And then the Oilers break in and Hyman with another goal. Extending the lead to 5-1. Set up by Mr. Vancouver. Evander Kane. 5-1 says Jay Bacot. Bobby says go. Wreck Bunny fan says Oilers goal. Another. Let's see how this goes. So Kane pass across, saucer pass, and while it's still just bouncing, Hyman gets a stick on it and bounces it past Ottinger. It was a 2-on-2, but the puck got through both Dallas players. Hyman with a chance in front and makes no mistake, puts it in the net. Revelations 21. GOAT! 5-1, baby! Rome says Fuji in jail. Hashtag justice for Fuji. Hashtag justice for Fuji. Yeah, where is Fuji? He's still in jail. Wreck Bunny fan says go. Milosh says boo! And then Wreck Bunny fan says Evander Kane! And then Wreck Captain Canuck 99 says go. Big Mac goal. Learn the rules. Dobby. Jake Stakes Hockey. Swear jar goal. Trevor Lennon go. And then Big Mac says, I am a convicted felon. Yes, they wanted me in jail for 14 years, but I was able to defend myself against 3 different juries. I will it down to 2 years minus a day with the help of my lawyer. That's good to hear, Big Mac. I'm glad that you managed to get it down to 2 years. All the birds and animals fled. Calvin Anish, people in Prince George like to fight until they see me. They run with their tails between their legs or try to a cheap shot me, but they best be running after that. Laugh out loud. And then Wreck Captain Canuck says go. Boom, go. And then Izod says Zora Strid. And then Big Mac says go. Boom, go. And then Wreck Captain says go. Boom, go. And then Wreck Bunny fan says this game should be tied. It should be, yeah. Big Mac, hashtag justice for Fuji. Wrecked Bunny fan, if not for Skinner and luck. Yeah, Skinner has been playing well, eh? And a little bit of luck. You need some luck to win these games. People that break into the nephew's storage units should be in jail too. Izod, did someone break into your storage unit? Was it your nephew? 13 years. WTF. Zach Hyman scores! Yep. There's that number again. 14. Yeah. Did you knock someone unconscious? It was a fight, right? Long story. Izod, assuming they have a head. Yeah. If they don't have a head, you can't punch them in the head. So Big Mac was approached by a international gangster to be his butler, but he didn't know that when he was hired as a butler, what he meant by butler was international hitman. So Big Mac spent 14 years on the road with the international cartel And what he would do, all he would do is he'd run around and he would peel people's bananas early and just peel all the bananas out and leave them on the counter. He would take the tomatoes and he'd put them into the refrigerator so they couldn't ripen properly. It was all a bunch of really nasty stuff that Big Mac did. Didn't know we had a criminal in chat. I'm definitely not one. Hello, Captain Rex. Hi, says Bobby. Izod, how would you know? 56 shots? What the heck? There was no more C cap crunch. 5:51 left to go in the third period here. Dallas trying to get control of the puck. Ends up coming. Heiskin comes up with it, puts it behind the net, back into the front, pass into the high slot, back to the blue line. Shot goes wide of the net. Bats is back in front, but Edmonton is aware and clears it out of the crease. 5:30 left to go in the third period. Wreck Bunny fan is just like, Florida Panthers fan, Australia, UK. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. All good, brother. You made it to the end. Sup, says Wreck Bunny fan. Big Mac should do a story time on your channel. Hi guys. Rome, Florida Panthers fan, Australia, UK. Hello, welcome. Sorry guys, I'm late. I had a heart attack. What? Just got back from the hospital. What the fuck, bro? Did you have you said you had an ambulance pick you up because you had a heart attack? Rest up, Florida man. Yeah, bro. Take care of yourself. The hell? You can be as late as you want, bro. I'm surprised you're even here. You had a damn heart attack? That's crazy, man. I'm sorry to hear that. What the heck? Big Mac's like, Russell, I told you not to tell anyone that. Funny stuff. All right, hang on a second here. All right, I gotta do this. Pull this up. Oh, you can hear me. I'm watching my own stream. But that's because I want to do this. Let's see if this works. I'm sorry I revealed your secrets. That's what you get for putting all those tomatoes in the fridge so they don't ripen properly. I gifted a membership. Look at that. Sometimes I do it too. Gifted membership going out to Brian Hamber, watching from the shadows today. Brian Hamber getting a gifted membership from me. Sometimes I got to throw them out there for you guys. Izod, is it better to live as a dog? It is better to be a live dog than a dead lion. Bobby, hi, Florida Panthers fan. Welcome. And Florida Panthers fan, Russell is going to be on live stream on for the game. Yeah. This is my nightmare, says Swerve and Irvin. The Oilers winning 5-1. My wife had to call an ambulance service today for me in the UK. That's brutal. Big Mac, is that true? Dang, heart attack. Yeah, she had an ambulance. Lava loud. What? That's nuts, says Bunny fan. Sending love, Florida man, says Andrew. Yeah, we're all sending you love now, brother. That's crazy. I can't believe that. I'm glad you're still with us, my dude. I hope you get all the treatments you need. That's craziness. Feeling better, guys. Thanks. That's good to hear. Izod, beware of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Good to know. Yeah, we're glad to hear you're doing okay. Calvin NHILE, that's what the heck was for the Russell story of Big Mac, not Florida man. Rest up, though. Yeah. You guys didn't know that. Okay, so Big Mac was like the movie John Wick, right? It was kind of like that, but instead of murdering people, he was putting tomatoes in fridges. Vasily Podkolzin taking a penalty, working as an undercover agent for the Vancouver Canucks, clearly putting Dallas's lethal power play up. But it's like that Henrique winning the faceoff for Edmonton. Dallas on it though, really early, puck in the corner, but looks like Edmonton comes out with it. They'll get to center ice and they'll flip it down the ice. Minute 45 left to go in the power play. 4:43 left to go in the period. Big Mac, hope everything's all right, Panther Man. From Florida Panthers, Australia. Did they give you some nitro? No, Necromancer, says Izod. Nothing is perfect. Don't know hype. Gifter. No, I had to go to the hospital. Don't know hype. Dang, says Wrecked Bunny Van. Hard to check. Just got home. Nice. Ketchup chips are vegetables. That is true. But ketchup chips are actually fruit. Izod, ketchup chips are actually fruit. Because they're made with tomatoes, and tomatoes are a fruit. Trip, Edmonton penalty, 5-2. Oh, you think it's already going to be 5-2? Dallas PP. First guys, come around. We're my firefighters. Oh, the firefighters showed up. Sauce hole. What's a sauce hole? Huh. Milosh, what are you talking about? Sauce holes. Tomatoes in the fridge. Ha 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 ha. My fire station was around the corner. Her mom got the fire brigade over. I once saw him take down 3 tomatoes with a pencil. A fucking pencil. Swear jar. Swerve and Irvin saw some things. Laughing and crying, says Wreck Bunny Fan. 6-2 Edmonton wins. So you're saying that you think that Edmonton's going to score another one and Dallas is also going to score one more? 6-1. Okay, so Bobby thinks Edmonton will score one more, but Dallas won't. Yeah, Dallas can't get anything set up on this power play. In fact, now Edmonton has a partial break shorthanded. Shot goes off a stick and out of play. And then Hyman gets a couple shots from some of the players. He's yapping at them as he skates away. Looks like they might have just taken a penalty. Did they give him a penalty for that? 2 minutes for roughing, yeah. After the whistle had already been blown, Harley throws a hit, taking his team off the power play. 4-on-4 hockey for 28 seconds. Good job. Good job, Harley. 4-on-4 hockey now. Yeah, Bobby, you're right. 4-on-4. So my fire brigade came back from the call. Hanging loose. Oh, I can't do it with that hand. I can't do this. I can do it with this hand like this, but I can't do it with this hand. I broke these fingers too many times. Can you see this finger? It's got a curve. But I can't. My ring finger's all messed up. Sorry, wrong chat. Swear jar, swear jar, swear jar. Learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules. Swear jar. They called the ambulance. Russ, you're supposed to say in a Russian accent. Oh, yeah. I once saw him take down 3 tomatoes with a pencil. A fucking pencil. Is that better? Is that better? Sort of Reverend. That's why we call him Roma Baba Yaga. 4-4, nice. Yeah, 4-on-4. So Oilers are gonna have app for the last minute of the game. A power play, yeah. A PP, but it won't be in the last minute. Not quite. Laugh out loud. The FNS ain't taunting to Harley. Taunting, yeah. They're all taunting Harley. Yep. May as well lay him out. Yep. If you can, get your shot in while you can. Now Edmonton's on the power play. Draisaitl with a pass across into the middle. Podkolzin on the power play, puts the puck to the front of the net. Vander Kane picks up the rebound. He puts it back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl spins on the blue line, keeps it in, skates down the half boards. He one hands the man away from him up to Henrik. Klingberg shoots and scores! Klingberg from the point, number 36, putting it past Andre, and on the power play, the Edmonton Oilers have made it 6-1. Wreck Bunny Fan. Harley's taint. What? Russian accent. Laugh my ass off. Yeah. Bobby's like, go, 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 go. And Wreck Bunny Fan is like, go. Learn the rules. Dobby, Dobby. Jake Sakes Hockey. Wave. Swear jar. Go Canucks. Co Canucks. Go Dobby. Big Mac. Dobby. Trevor Linden. Swear jar. Co Canucks. Go Dobby. Go! Yeah. Draisaitl spins on the blue line. Skates down. And then one hands Blackwell off of it. And then puts it back to Klingberg. And Klingberg steps and puts it right through a crowd. And Ottinger never really saw it. 6-1. Oilers lead. Oh my gosh. Bunny Van says, goal. Go, 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 go. And Big Mac says, go, go, boom, go, go. And then Swerve Nerve says, the former Dallas Star. Yep, Klinberg, former Dallas Star. And then Big Mac shows up and he's like, I feel like giving out another gifted membership. Thank you very much, Big Mac, for the gifted membership. Steven Kruger watching from the shadows. Steven, are you related to Freddie? Steven Kruger in the chat, but not, or in the stream, but not in the chat. Thank you very much, Steven Kruger, for being here. And thank you very much, Big Mac, for the gifted membership. I should take this opportunity to say, anyone who's watching and enjoying the content, please make sure you hit that sub button. We'll be live during the Stanley Cup playoffs. We're going to be live for the Calder Cup playoffs. So if you have not yet and you're enjoying it and you want to support me and trying to help this number get up to 1,000, then make sure you hit that sub button, hit that like button. I appreciate you. You're the greatest. Clinton 7-1. Bobby's saying it's going to be 7-1 now. Minute 12 left to score their 7th goal. 7-1 goal. Russ, read my last message. Laugh out loud. Crowd is on their feet. Dallas controlling, and they try and pass it back to the blue line, but they end up losing it. Kane now breaking in on Lindell, trying to come up with it. Lindell bats it back to the half boards. The Edmonton picks it up there. The crowd is absolutely going nuts now. Puck gets rung around the boards down low. 30 seconds left to go in the third period here. Dallas controlling now. Pass out to center. They'll dump it into the boards. And then Edmonton getting into it at center ice now. Like Klinberg's going nuts there. The boys gather for a chat. Might be some more penalties out of this. Sticks and people grabbing onto each other. Kapanen's there. He's got his helmet ripped off. 24.6 seconds left to go. Chaos to end the game. The boys gathering for a chat. Russ read my last message. Laugh out loud. What was your last message? I don't remember what it was. Hey, Russell, does Crystal watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? She binge watched the entire thing. She has already finished the whole thing. Do you watch it? Does your wife watch it? Andrew, I can't close my right index. Give her all the way. Similar problem. Ah, yes. Yeah. Right. I can't get that one. Like my ring finger is all whacked out. This finger got broken when I was playing soccer. Someone kicked it, and that's why it's not too bad of a bend, but you can see it's kind of bent like that way. And then if you look really closely too, I don't know if you can really see it. This wrinkle right here, this one on top, this wrinkle is actually a scar because I actually shanked myself right on the ring finger. Oilers PP! Don't do that either. Finger! Star. This is a nightmare. Don't know hype! Good for you, Freddy Krueger. Now. Yes, Swervin. I mean, Steven Kruger. He could be a relative of Marcus Kruger. Yeah, could be. What the heck? Swervin Irvin, it's your 13th wedding anniversary today. Congratulations, buddy. Are you guys doing anything? You having some fun? Guys going for dinner or something like that? Wreck Bunny fan, go. Coconuts go, Coconuts go, Coconuts go. Calvin NHL, laugh out loud. I just typed that Freddy Krueger, laugh out loud. Yep. Go. And then after Swervin Irvin donates $2.79, thank you very much, Swervin Irvin, for the dono, by the way, for your 13th wedding anniversary. And then Big Mac's like, happy anniversary, Swervin! $5 dono! And it's 4-on-4 to end this game. 7 seconds left. Puck into the Dallas zone. Looks like they'll just leave it back there. And that's the end. Dallas getting blown out of the water by the Edmonton Oilers in Game 3. The series is now an Oilers lead. We'll update that as well. Oh, no. There it is. Oilers lead the series 2-1 now. Congratulations, Swervin! Yes, my wife watches. Yes. So you have also been forced to watch it. Congrats, Swervin. Congratulations. Congratulations, Irvin. 4-on-4. Big Mac Dono hype. If I hear them say mom talk one more time, I'm going to stab my eye with a pencil. A fucking pencil. Yeah. Swerve, Wrecked Bunny Van Laugh Out Loud. Dono hype for Swerve and Irvin. Wow, thanks. Even though Russell gets the money and not me. Rome, happy anniversary, Swerve and Irvin. Edmonton wins 4-2. They win 6-2. Oh, okay. So you're saying that they're going to win the series 4-2. Dobby gets the money, actually. Yeah, laugh out loud. Quick, Russell. Gift a Memby in my wife's honor. All right, I will. Let's do it. In your wife's honor, I will gift a membership. Okay, and then we go like this. Then we go like this. In honor of your mother, or of your wife, not your mother. We're donating another gifted membership. There we go. Let's see if that works. Gifted membership coming up. There it is. Keith Catherine. Watching from the shadows, getting the free gifted membership. Congratulations on 13 years with your beautiful wife. And Russ, I have 5 wives. Can you gift for them? Laugh out loud, JK. What are you, Mormon? You got Mormon wives? Show. Gosh. Crowd. Sorry, 2-time Stanley Cup champion Marcus Kruger. Fair enough. Yeah, you got to give him the full name. Bye-bye, guys, says Wreck Bunny Fan. Boo, says Andrew. Yeah, fair enough. Andrew, not an Oilers fan. Not like I'm gonna dono to you directly. Ha, right. But congrats, man. I as well have a scar that runs the length of my finger across the top of my... Bro, we're like matching, right? It was like an Ace of Spades knife, but my camera's not good enough to zoom in on it. Maybe you can see it there. I pull it. Yeah, it's really hard to see. That was like my first day of work too. I was like, bop, and I had to go to the hospital, and I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. Woo! Says Swerve and Aaron. Nothing is perfect, don't know hype. Woo! That makes more sense. Yeah. Just for that, I'm gonna give my wife the good night. What? Hell yeah. Cover your ears, Emmanuel. I also have one for every day of the week. Laugh out loud. You have 7 wives, eh? I guess every day of the week, but on the weekends you're by yourself. That was a good fuck game. Ace of Spades, yeah. A good game, Bobby. Laugh out loud. Ace of Spades knife, yeah. Let's see if I can find a picture of it. No. No, I don't see anything like it. Huh. No, I'm not seeing it. I'll have to look around. But yeah, it was essentially like, I don't know. It was so you could clean the corner of a window, or like, yeah. So it would, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It looks like an Ace of Spades, but it was actually a knife. Pretty intense. Yes, Calvin. Izod, no uncle broke into the nephew's storage. Stupid uncle. Google what it means when a woman has an Ace of Spades tattoo. No! Laugh out loud. I broke mine and severed a tendon. Had to have surgery. Bro, I'm sorry to hear that. Mine wasn't that bad. I think I just ended up getting like 3 or 4 stitches or something like that. Surgery's no good. Zach's like, good. Rebar plus sledge equals bad. Yep. I hear that. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Americans end up winning the gold medal against the Swiss in the World Hockey Championship. We can make these visible again, shall we? Move this one up, make it a little smaller. Oh, let's make it a little smaller. There we go. Yep. And then we'll go and take this one and we'll slide this one down. There you go. Now we can see both. 18 stitches. Holy crap. That's way more. Hey, Andrew, says Red Captain Canuck. Andrew. Hey, Rex. Wrecked, says Andrew. So the Edmonton Oilers defeat the Dallas Stars 6-1 in Game 3, taking a 2-1 series lead. And in the gold medal game of the World Hockey Championship, the USA wins in overtime, 3-on-3 overtime, 1-0, taking the gold medal. Connor Garland and Drew O'Connor getting gold medals for the Canucks, while Marcus Pettersson collecting a bronze medal for Team Sweden as well. I hear you're on Mom Talk thing, Swervin. Can you ask Swervin why he said cover my ears? Yeah, cover your ears because he was going to talk about his wife, which is adult stuff. Whew. Oh my gosh. All right, everyone. It's been a lot of fun. A sort of doubleheader. We are going to be live tomorrow, so we're going to be doing a doubleheader tomorrow. So we're going to be live for this game here, the Colorado Eagles versus the Abbotsford Canucks. Game 5, winner takes all. So we'll be live for that. And then as well, we're going to be live for the game tomorrow between Carolina and the Panthers. Game 4. This one could be a sweep if the Carolina Hurricanes don't pick up the slack. But as you can see, the game will be tomorrow. It's going to be 5 o'clock Western time. It is a 3-0 lead right now for the Florida Panthers. So that one could be over as well, which would be quite hilarious if you ask me. Yeah, so doubleheader tomorrow, guys. Should be a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for all the donos. Big Mac, you went off tonight. Let's have a look at those. Major Dow showing up with a $2 dono. Your American announcer accent is amazing. Thank you very much. Big Mac gave me 1, 2, 3, 4 gifted memberships coming in from Big Mac. I appreciate you. I donated a gifted membership. Swervin Irvin donated $2.79 to tell us that it's his 13th wedding anniversary. And then Big Mac also donated $5 to say happy anniversary, Swervin. So we appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, it was fun. Not our usual, you know. We got a little World Hockey Championship. We got a little NHL playoffs. And tomorrow it'll be NHL playoffs and AHL playoffs. So thank you everyone for being here. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, we are going to have Dustin Boydell on for the Rusty and Dusty Side Show. We're going to have an interview with John Shorthouse that I did years ago because Andrew was asking about it. So we're going to play that. And then during the Carolina versus the Hurricanes, the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Florida Panthers, we're going to have our first show and tell because the Hurricanes, we haven't done a single game of the Hurricanes. I think they might be the only team we haven't done in the playoffs so far. So we're going to do a Carolina Hurricanes show and tell because I've got a bunch of cards from the Hartford Whalers that I want to show you guys because they are the former Hartford Whalers. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys tune in. We'll be live at 1:45. It's going to be fun. Thank you everyone for being here tonight, contributing in chat. It's been awesome. I absolutely love that you guys are all here to support the stream. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. But until then, remember, what are you guys remembering? My name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. Make sure that you make good choices.